I heard so much cool news today. Life is so cool. Hi, Letty. Hi, Kit 2. Hi, Elizabeth Cordero. Scott. Sue. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Teresa. Rake, Sharia, and Zaveda, and Shan. Hi, Squat. What is it, Squally? Hi, I'm doing good. How are you tonight, Labrina? Hi there, Nadushka. Hi, Scott. Hi, Chris Johnson. Alexa. It's funny to put your name, Alexa, in there. Oh, hi, God's wifey. Hi, welcome. Squally. I got it right. Hi, Kitu. Hi, Nadushka. Hi, Hector. What is Squally supposed to, is it pronounced a different way? Hi there, you guys. Hi, how's everybody doing? Hi, Allie Mae. What would you do if when you, okay, so he said yes would go. What'd you do if when you, so he said yes would go. I don't understand, Tina Lou. I do not understand your question. It is, your name's pronounced Squali? That's an interesting name. Is it native or something? Hi. Wow. I like it. Squali. Squali. Oh, okay. If you don't want to get a reading live, then you can absolutely book one through psychicstina.com, or you can go to my link in bio. I got to change my link in bio on Instagram, but you can schedule at psychicstina.com. Oh, which is Pasquale. No, I'm not really doing Q&A. I charge for readings on these lives. I do a collective, and then if somebody wants a personal reading, on this live, it's $30, but it'll be a collective reading until somebody pays. That's pretty much how it goes. I'm Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo. If somebody wants to pay for a reading, then we can absolutely do that. The readings on the lives are fantastic. It's a fantastic reading. If you want like a really good reading, if you want a private reading, you can do that. If you would like to, Nadushka, if you would like to pay for a reading, then I would absolutely read you now. I don't do free readings though. I don't offer free readings. I do a collective reading, which is for everyone. But yeah, I don't do free readings. It's $30 USD. $30 USD on the live, and I take Cash App and Venmo. If you schedule private, you pay through with PayPal and shit. Okay, I'm having the hardest time lighting this candle. Okay. But yeah, you can get like an amazing reading. I don't read pregnancy. I don't do that. That falls under the health thing. It's not legal to give health advice without a medical license. So I'm very careful about that. And I say, if you think you're pregnant, then you need to go to a baby doctor. You need to go to an obstetrician. You need to get a pregnancy test. You need to do everything except talk to a psychic. That is not the way you find out if you're pregnant. Like a psychic telling you if you're pregnant. That's just silly. It's just silly. Like, get a test. Like, they're $1, they're $1. So I heard such interesting information today. There's this person through my ancestry DNA. They found out what my last name is. They found out what my last name is. And so, like, that's so interesting because I've always like hated my last name. I've like despised my last name, and it was changed at Angel Island in 1920. So I never knew what my last name was because it was changed, and I couldn't track my grandfather who came over from Lithuania. And somebody tracked him down using ancestry.com. It's incredible. I'm going to tell you my last name. It is Stina Garbaz. Garbaz. That is my last name. It's beautiful. I have this beautiful last name. I'm so excited to get a last name. Where are you guys from? Hi there, Authentic Mystic. Hi, Beverly. I just found out my last name. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hi, Sassy Pants. Thank you, Bless, for following me. I really appreciate it. So, where is everybody from? Yeah, it's so exciting. They are paid readings. You're living in Georgia from Washington State. I'm in Oregon, California, from Oman. Ooh, you're in the Middle East. Ooh, Oman. That's so far away. And Beverly, oh, you're in Phoenix, Letty. New Jersey, Cindy. And Beverly is in South Africa. What part of California? Another California. Oh, Heather. Hi, Heather. So you're in Georgia, Australia. Woo. Yeah, South Africa. I lived in Oxnard, so you're in Sacramento. Pleasanton, California. That's kind of near NorCal. I love NorCal. No, I don't do free readings, and I don't do yes and no's. I do paid readings that are like really amazing readings for $30 USD. I don't mess around with yes or no because there's always so much more than a yes or no. You know, I'm not like a monkey that's just like, ooh, cards. Let me give you like like an answer that means nothing. Oh, American Indian, and you had a family that walked the Trail of Tears, Choctaw and Cherokee. Oh, that's so interesting, Starla. Puerto Rico. Oh, hi. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, it's $30 USD to get a reading on this live. $30 USD. I take Cash App and Venmo. I'm Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo. I do take PayPal and credit cards through my link in bio. But if you're on Instagram, it comes a different way. Oh, hi, Eyes of Blue. How are you? Did you change your name? Did you change your name? You know, I look like so pale. Hold on. Let me put on some lipstick. Let me put on some lipstick. You always have to have lipstick on when you go live. Well, good to see you. You used to come on my lives all the time back a year ago, right? When I was doing my gratitude lives. Yeah, you were always on my live. Good to see you. Yeah, normally I back then I would go on early in the day. Oh, thank you. You got to put on lipstick. You got to put on lipstick. I did that pretty well in the. Yeah, I haven't been on. I come up as Reverend Stina on your feed sometimes. You don't know your real last name. Yeah, I just found out my real last name. I just found out my real last name. It's Garbaz. Yes, I'm Reverend Stina Garbus. That is my name. I've always like despised my last name, Garbus. I was always teased when I was a kid, and and stuff. And so I always knew that it was much more beautiful than Garbus. Like somebody just changed it because they were being a jerk at Angel. No, it's Garbuz. Garbuz. They're Garbus. Get out of here. So I'm so excited. I have this beautiful last name. It has a Z in it. Ah, I got a Z in my name. Hi, Bless. It's Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo. It's the same name as my account, Psychic Stina. Aw, thank you, Eyes of Blue. It is Psychic Stina at Cash App and Venmo. If you want to pay through PayPal or credit card, you can do so through my link in bio and scroll down to payment for TikTok or to payment for live readings. And it's $30 USD. Bless. I have a Z in my name. That's so cool. I always wanted a Z in my name. Does anybody else have a Z in their name? You enjoy. What do you do for work, Eyes of Blue? It's pretty late. You have an amazing day at work. This might not be a very long live. I came on very late because I was too busy finding out about my heritage and eating a chicken salad. Oh, you work in a psych hospital. I was going to say, are you a nurse or something? It's working late. Whew, psych hospital. It's like Clockwork Orange stuff. Oh, I just said orange in a funny way. Clockwork Orange. I just blew my Floridian cover. Clockwork Orange. Well, take care. Hi, Carol. Hi, Marky. Hi, Trish. I said orange with a Z. I said blue. That's funny. Hi, Trisha. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live, to get your particular question answered. They are paid readings, but they are amazing paid readings. Those Z's got me now. Z's garbage. You've been without power for 12 hours. Ooh. Yeah, sometimes we have outages. When I lived in California, we had more, like, they were called rolling blackouts. Is it really hot where you are? When it was like really hot, we would have blackouts in California, but we haven't really had any power outages where I live. They've only been working on power lines on my street, and ooh, somebody just paid. I just heard somebody pay. Rosaline. Thank you, Rosaline. Who are you, Rosaline? Are you blessed? Rosaline just blessed me. Well, let me write this down. 1210. So bless is Rosaline. TikTok and Cash App. Thank you. What is your question, Bless? What is your question, Bless? And Radisha, I know it seems nice that, there's a psychic on here, but you do have to pay. You do have to pay. Asking please for a reading is not enough. You actually have to pay. So, Bless, what is your question? Thank you so much for supporting me. You are doing a great job supporting your friendly local psychic. So thank you so much. It's your government is having problems in South Africa. Is it still having problems? I'm like so out of touch with the news. I hate to say it, but I don't. I do love and general. Well, it depends. You want me to start asking you questions? I can ask you. Are you dating someone and are you working? Like, is there somebody in your life that you're curious about, or and I'll just start asking you questions about it. So I do love, and then it's a full reading, so whatever you want to know about. I don't do cheating. I don't do pregnancy or health or anything like that. But I am open to follow your lead. We can follow each other, okay? So are you in a relationship? Are you in a relationship? And when was the last time you saw them and heard from them? So excited. My last name, Garbaz. I am Stina Garbaz. Austin and his name. You're wondering more about finances. Are you working? So are you like dating? When was the last time you talked to Austin? Do you see him all the time, or? I love that name. Bless. Hi, Sugar Skulls. Hi, Madison. Hi, Angie. Hi, Mystic Megna. Oh, so you saw Austin today. Wow. Thank you. Eyes of Blue. Ah, that was a beautiful guitar. Ah, thank you. I feel so blessed today. Like I found myself or something. Oh, so you talked to him today. Hi, Sugar Skulls. And what about your finances? Are you working, or what's going on? Sounds like you are an expert at what you do. Are you looking for a job right now? Aw, balloons. Aw, eyes of blue. You're so sweet to me. Aw, I love the gifts. Thank you. So you are working, or you're looking for a job. So are you looking for a job? Because it says you're like really good at what you do, and that there are job opportunities around you. That's okay, Eyes of Blue. I'm coming on like every night, so I'm trying to TikTok is a little bit more chaotic. I'm live every night on Instagram, and so I'm going to try to come live on TikTok. It just gets a little wild. So, but I'll be live tomorrow night. So, let me look. I am Psychic Stina on Instagram, and I'm on Instagram right now. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter at this moment. So I'm live in kind of a lot of places. I'm kind of taking a look here. Are you serious with Austin? Would it be like a surprise if you met someone else? If somebody new came into your life, would that be a surprise? So you're committed? I'm sorry. I'm asking all these questions, and so when I see yes, I don't know what the yes is for. Like yes, no. So you're not committed. So you're not committed to Austin, correct? I'll just wait for you. No commitment. So because you get these weird cards, like your love life might be a little wild coming up shortly. It says not yet. Because it says that are you talking to anybody else? Is anybody else in your life? Because okay, I'll just start reading. I'll just start reading the cards. Okay. So it says in the past you get the Hermit and the Page of Wands. So this is like kind of looking for someone to tell the truth, looking for somebody who's like honest and stuff, and then you get a friend. And so maybe Austin's the friend, like it started off as like a friendship. You get the Page of Wands, somebody that you can talk to, you have a good time with, you know. They're very friendly, a very friendly person. And so maybe, so have you met Austin in person? Are you guys like hanging out and chilling or going to coffee? Are you guys like hanging out at all? It is $30 to get it's $30 to get a reading on this live, no matter what persuasion you are. It is $30. So you guys are hanging out. So Jordan, if you would like to be next, and Nick, you can here. Let me send you a link. So it says that you guys have this casual relationship, Bless, that is fun and casual. But does he get like a little distant and weird sometimes? Because it says that you might be like a little like wondering if you should go follow through with it because he has like a little bit of a temper or something. Oh, it's paypal.me/psychic Stina is my PayPal. They are $30 USD to get on the list, and I am Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo. So, so it kind of looks like, all right. So you get the Knight of Swords and the Judgment card, and so it could be that you just deal with people that are kind of negative, negative Nancy's, or I don't know what you would call it, but just some people who are a little bit negative in your life. And so maybe you're kind of expecting for this guy to go down that same path. I feel like there's been people that have just been straight up rude to you. Okay, Nick, hold on one second. I see that some people have just been straight up you, and I don't know if Austin might go down that same path of having this kind of, like cool one day and then kind of fussy, and then kind of fussy the next. He gets kind of angry and pushes you away. And so it kind of says, no, free readings are not free. Hold on a second, Nick. Let me see if I have not gotten the payment from you yet. So I will look for it. It might take a while for it to show up. So you get the Judgment card, and so it just seems like you're kind of trying to make a choice on this guy to see if this guy is like any good for you. Like maybe you're not totally sure yet, if that makes sense. No, I did not get it. If psychic PayPal.me, Psychic Stina, I did not get it. You can see. I'm waiting for it to show up. Just give it a minute. Give it a minute, and yeah. So you're not sure yet. I didn't get it. So give it a minute. Give it a minute to go through. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, Bless. All right. No, I'm not scamming anyone. If I don't get the money, and if it like comes through later and I don't read you, then I will refund it. And I will refund it. So you definitely will either get your money or your money back if it doesn't come through in time. Okay, hold on a second. Hi, Tia. You sent it to Psychic Sexy. Yeah, that's not me. That is not me. You got to send it to Psychic Stina. I don't know if you can reach out to them and refund it. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. All right, beware of people like thank you, Tia Licious. Do I have um okay. Am I back? Okay, Bless, come back. Okay, am I back, Bless? Do you see me now? Oh boy. People are weird. Um, Bless, let me know if you come back. Oh, come on. I'm having all kinds of frozen. Yeah, there's weird people. Hi, Krishna Nandani. Oh, come on. Please come back. Please come back. Please come back. Okay. It is starting to come back. No. Of course, like everything goes on the fritz. Hi, Krishna. How are you? Hi, Hunt. Okay. Is it back? Let me send likes. Come on. Oh, boy. What is going on? I'm glad you're fine. There are some people that are being a little weird. Okay. Please come back, Bliss. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can text you. I do see somebody is sending me likes. So, Bless, please come back. If people are too like scammy on here, I will block them. So, you only get like a couple of opportunities to be a creeper. Maybe I allow people to be creepers for far too long. Bless, you're back. Okay. I'm back too. Okay, good. Good. You're back. Okay. So hopefully that will can you hear me? Like send likes if you can hear me. Because my connection is being weird. So if there's a problem, Bless, I'm also on Instagram as Psychic Stina. Thank you, Simply Soaken, but I don't know. Simply Soaken, you're asking to read people, so I don't know if Whew. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. We just gotta block people. Some people are just being really weird. Okay. So it says that you are uncertain about this person. Are we at the right place? It says that you are uncertain about this person and that sometimes and maybe you don't know if this person is a creep or not, you know? Can you do you hear me? Yes. Okay. So yes, we are in agreement. You don't know if they're a creep or not. But it says that you may like lose some and win some. Says that you're going to have a disappointment in your life and it's going to result in something else happening. How long have you known Austin for? How long have you known this guy for? Um, because you get the King of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So you've known him for a year. And so sometimes the Ace of Wands means that you're going to get a new opportunity. And when it comes with like a person, like a guy card, says like somebody new is going to come into your life. And it's somebody who has like an emotional, they kind of have a feeling for you. They have feelings for you somehow. And so this is very interesting. Sometimes you might even know this person. It says that you're kind of having this casual relationship with Austin, but that there's potentials for dating others, and I don't know if you're necessarily opposed to meeting and dating other people. I'm not sure if that's something you're against. Um, Shoddy, it is it's $30 to get a reading on this live. $30 to get a reading on this live. So, financially, it says that you're going to be getting like a gift from your family. I don't know if your family has a little bit of money, but it looks like that your family is going to give you some money. And so you may experience something that's a little bit problematic, that you may have a problem in your life, and normally it happens. Are you with me? And normally it happens in the house. So you did get the tower, which is like something unfortunate happens, but it's something is being cleared the way. I mean, it could be like a pipe bursts in your bathroom, and like you end up getting new flooring because of it, or something weird like that. Sometimes when where do you live, Bless? Where do you live? I forgot. Are you in No, I'm sorry. His name was Austin. You're not in Texas. I was thinking, are you in Texas? Um, I just wonder, if do you rent or own like your house? Do you live with family? You are. Okay, good. You're still with me. I'm so glad you're still with me. I'm so sorry for the technical trouble. I have like an internet router like right next to me. Oh, so you're in Austin? So you are in Texas? Oh. Oh, okay. I thought you were just dating somebody named Austin. So you are in Austin, Texas. I don't know why I thought that. Um, so are you renting, or do you live with family, or are you in a house? I'm just curious. It says you might have a problem with your house. It could also be a problem with your job, but something. Oh, so you're renting. Hmm. Do you have like, make sure everything's up off the floor. Like if you have anything that you like really care about, like a guitar or something like that, like raise it up off the floor. I know I have so much shit on the floor. Like if I were to like if I was to have a problem, then like with a pipe or something, like I might lose some stuff. So, oh, hi Bliss, how are you? But anyway, so it says that there might be a problem with your house. You don't get the Knight of Wands. So I don't think you're moving. I don't think you're moving. So you may have a problem with just some stuff. So but be careful, because do you have renter's insurance? Hi Ashika. Do you have renter's insurance? Like, I would maybe get renter's insurance if you don't. You have to have it out here, supposedly. You do have it. Good. For shits and giggles, for fun, make a little video. Make a little video of your house, what's on the ground. Just kind of just go through your room, and this is what I have. These are all of my things, because you may have a little damage. Isn't it rainy season? Isn't it? Doesn't it like get icy? I actually have a lot of family that's buried in Georgetown and Andice. It's really weird. We have all these graves from like the Civil War. Really bizarre in Georgetown. And my sister and my grandpa and my grandma are all buried in Georgetown, Texas. I'm in Oregon, but they're in but my sister is out there, I guess. So, yeah, they're all buried in Georgetown, which is all kind of weird. Yeah, weird, right? So anyways, you might have like a little bit of a problem in your house. Um and so you get the 9 of cups and the ace of cups. Um I think your love life is going to be is are you young? Are you are you like under 30? Are you under 30? I just feel like your love life is going to get a little topsy-turvy. And oh, you're 39. Your love life is going so you don't have time for all that. If there's somebody that's really nice, well then maybe that's why you get a king. And it maybe that's why Austin's a knight, because Austin is showing up as being somebody who's touchy. You know how like there's like those cats where like those cats where you pet them and you pet their stomach and they're like really nice and purry and sweet and then they just attack you. And that's kind of Austin. That's kind of the Knight of Swords. Like they're really nice, but then they kind of attack you and you're like, dude, what's wrong? And so thank you for following me, Barbie doll. So he's a little bit touchy. He's a little bit touchy, and I just kind of feel like you can't necessarily trust him to get a commitment with him, and that somebody very interesting is going to come into your life. But you get these 2 cards, and so these cards are a bitch. They're a bitch. I'll take this one first. You get the Hanged Man in your fears, where you don't want to wait. You want a commitment. You want somebody who's serious. You don't want to mess around. You just want somebody who's straight down the center. Your man. Like it, they know it, everybody knows it, and we're good. And so I don't know if you ever really get that from Austin because Austin is touchy. He's not hot and cold. He's just like out. Like he's having a hard time making a decision as to what he wants with his life and in a relationship and stuff. And so there's this other guy who's going to kind of come into your life and you may um yeah, what do they say? Like a bird in hand is better than 2 in the bush. So you're about to have 2 birds in a bush, and you're not going to know which bird to have in your hand. And so you get the Ace of Cups, which is you get new love, and you get the 9 of Cups, which you're like, wow, this is great. So I don't have to worry about my life. It doesn't just translate very easily into a relationship. So it's like you're going to get really close to starting a new relationship, but you don't want to lose them both. And so you kind of have to walk this fine line as to entertaining this new guy and kind of seeing where he's going before you totally just push Austin or whatever his name is out of the picture. So does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? It seems like there's going to be like a hopeful coming in and you're like, wow, I can make a decision. Like I don't have to deal with this bullshit anymore. And but then you're just kind of out like like they're not making it easy on you to make a decision. But there is going to be somebody interesting. And it says that you are used to people to putting in more energy than others. That you're used to putting in more energy and more effort than others. And you just don't want that, and you don't and so is his name Austin too? Is his name so you live in Austin and you're dating somebody named Austin? That's like really weird. Um, we were talking about somebody named Austin today. Well, I'm losing my voice a little bit. Um, questions for me. You get, do you have questions for me? So, like, ask some questions and I can look at the cards and answer. It says for work, if you're working, you're like really good at what you do. and that if you were to look for another job, it doesn't hurt to have your resume together because your job might go through a little bit of bullshit too around the beginning of the year. And so you might want to just kind of, yeah, your finances. Have you thought about looking for another job? Do you have your resume together? I just put my resume together. It was really liberating. It was really liberating to know that, like, wow, you mean I can just put my resume together and maybe get more money somewhere? Like, that's crazy. Because it says that you might be like really useful and that you might have new skills that could apply to an even better job than what you're doing. And your job might go through some changes. So, do you work for a big company or a small company? Um, I mean, it says that you always have the support of family, that if like anything were to get like really bad or anything like that, like you would always be taken care of like financially. Oh, so you work for a big company. Do they ever have layoffs, or are they talking about layoffs or anything like that? Have you heard rumors of layoffs by any chance? Well, because you do get the tower. You do get the tower. So in your environment. So something's going to burst. I was saying it could be a pipe in your apartment, but it could be some weird stuff going on at your job and not getting what you want. And it kind of says that you sort of have like a fake ceiling or like a fake promise, or like you may not like be able to get out of your company everything that you want. And I really like the 8 of Wands that's crossing you, because it says that you have opportunities to make more money and in doing a job that you're an expert at. So you do something for this company that is very special, and you're really good at it, and you might be able to package it in a different way to get a job that's more targeted to like your biggest assets. So there may be something you may be really good at, like organizing or being an organizer. Like, I don't know if you're like artistic like with your job, but you, because you get the three of pentacles, and the three of pentacles is really cool. I mean, here it looks like a cat with three eyes. Is this TikTok approved tarot? So I mean, normally what hi Virgo sun, how are you? So normally what this means is that you are that it can be like you're a consultant, or people come to you with projects, and you manage the project. So you could get a job as being like a project manager for like a pharmaceutical company, or something like that. Like you might be able to um that's kind of like an outside of the box thing. If you would like a reading on this live, it is $30 USD to get your questions answered, and I would love to answer your questions. But they are paid readings. They are paid readings. I have to protect my energy. I have to protect my energy, so I don't give free readings. I just have to protect my energy that way. And I'm sorry if that offends anyone. I just have to. I just have to. So, but yeah, so you might be able to get a job as doing something absolutely spectacular, and really feel as if you're doing a lot of good. And it says that there's something that you do that is so special that a lot of people need. And so dig around in your resume and just find that edge. Find that thing that you're like, yeah, I'm really good at this, and then package it the right way and get a job that, or like, just open the one ads, because they say like with finances are tricky, because it's like, well, because I'm having problems with my finances, does that mean I need to save money here, save money there, borrow money, pay it back, have all these things? And so, but really the thing is that you want to make more, instead of like saving and penny pinching. The law of circulation is money circulates. You're supposed to spend it and make it, and spend it and make it. So if you're having financial problems, um, thank you so much, Virgo sun. Yeah, no, I, well, some people like get really upset that I charge, and so I just like, you know, I guess maybe I'm apologetic about it. So, so the circulation, so money circulates, and so instead of like saving money, you're supposed to spend it. You're supposed to spend it and make more and go above and beyond of what you are. Life is supposed to expand. You're supposed to constantly be growing and getting bigger and honing your craft and getting better and better and more, just more and more. And you have the capability to do that. I mean, it says that in your future you're going to be totally financially taken care of. Financially, it's finances are never going to really be a problem for you. You're going to have money, that you're going to have money, and you have people that support you. So that's fine. But if you want to make more, just look, take a peek. You might be surprised. I mean, you're 39, so you got to know how to do something. You're not new. You know what I mean? You're probably really good at something, like really good, the best. Everybody, I'm always so surprised. I'm always so surprised how everybody has this like secret talent, like everybody is better at something than like everyone else. Like there's something you do that I could never do, that I could never do. Like people are just better. They just like are so good at something. And so I think you can really win. I think that there's something that you can really win at. And so let me throw a couple of other cards for finances. Yeah, it says you can make money doing something, but you have to be willing to change up for it. And you might be able to get like a thank you so much for all the likes, Virgo Sun. It says you might be able to change bosses. Ooh, there might be some scammers joining the Instagram live. Maybe some scammers scamming. You got to be careful. So it says that somebody is going to see your skills and they're going to pay you for it. Are you still with me, Bless? Are you still with me? It is $30 to get a reading on this live. Things are going to change for you though. There's going to be a big change in your life in about 9 weeks. 9 weeks, something new is going to happen. So if we figure out, so that's like February. So February. So coming out of, and like maybe like late, maybe closer to late February, because it's maybe, I wonder if it's going to be an early spring. Maybe it'll be an early spring for us, because normally it's pretty cold in February, but it's the Ace of Cups. So it's like early spring, like, the birds are just coming back and something beautiful is going to happen. And so, but like love life is going to get a little shaken up, and you're going to get an opportunity, but the opportunity doesn't come. You do have to seek it. You do have to seek the opportunity. So just look. I'm like applying for jobs. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm just like applying. It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. I have no idea if anyone will hire me, but I bet you are way more hireable than I am. I have like this weird resume. Psychic. You are looking. Maybe early spring. It does say that you are going to have, I think you are going to have a financial suck on you though, like after Christmas, like something's going to happen, and like your family, like somebody in your family is going to give you a little bit of money. I mean, that could be for Christmas now, or something like that, but you are going to get a little bit of money. Oh, thank you. And so yeah, maybe because you did get the Ace of Cups, so that could be getting a new job. Could be getting a new job, but don't quit until you get the job. But your job, let me just ask real quick about your job, because I wonder if your job is gonna like reduce hours or do something weird or have layoffs or something, or if you don't get a bonus or just a problem with the job. Just says if you look for another job, you'll find something really great, and that you would end up leaving. Says you might give like a 2-week notice, but you'll leave like in a week. Like you might not fill out the 2 weeks. Oh, you have reduced hours now. Yeah. Maybe that's then what the tower is. Maybe they're gonna reduce them again. And so it says you're going. I think it's kind of funny. I always like it when I see like when somebody kind of like, does this to their boss. Yeah, I don't know why, it just makes me laugh. It says you get a better opportunity, and you get like lots of people are going to be like responding to your resume and wanting to talk to you. And it says you get a really good job offer, and you're going to take it. You're going to take it, and you're going to put in a 2-week notice, and you're going to leave like the first week or something. You're not going to finish. You're not going to wait to train somebody. You're just going to like start the new job. You're just going to start immediately, and quit your other job like really fast. And so I don't know. And so you may burn a little bit of a bridge with a manager, but you may have like a manager there who's like kind of like rude, and they may be a little pissed, but whatever. They reduced your hours. You know what I mean? It's like they're not doing you any favors. So I don't see why you have to do them any favors. I think you go and you're like, look, I need to make money now, and that's what you do. And that's what you do. So maybe around early spring, maybe around like February, but you do get the tower. So like something is going to change. It's in the air. Change is in the air. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live, and I would love to read you. If you have a question, I am Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo, and I would love to read you. I might not stay on this live for very much longer. I might do a little bit of a collective reading, just because I like reading myself and seeing what's out there. But it is $30 USD to get a personal reading on this live. Otherwise, enjoy the collective. Do you have any other questions, Bless? Thank you so much for paying. Like you really support me. And so yeah, things are going to change. So it's kind of like I was saying. Oh, hi Sparkle. It's kind of like what I was saying. It's, where they say like one in hand. Hold on. One in hand is better than two in the bush. And so that's going to kind of be, or is it a bird in hand is better than two in the bush? Maybe that's the saying. Maybe that's the saying. Hi, Sparkle. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live, and I can definitely talk to you about your career, but you do have to pay. I do not do free readings. I gave a bunch of free readings on Thanksgiving, and somebody told me to go F myself afterwards. They sent me a special DM telling me that how much they hated me. So I was like, that's it. No more free readings. No more. No more. I got to protect my energy. I'm not going to give to people who don't listen, who don't listen and who don't respect the gift. So paid readings only. But I am going to do a collective. And the collective is for everyone. Hi, Kitty. Thanks for joining my live. So do you have any questions, Bless? Things are going to be okay. And if you get into, thanks, Sugar Skulls. You're still here, Sugar Skulls. If if things get too dicey, you have like a phone a friend option. You know, your family will help you. So somebody will help you. So you're not going to like lose your place or anything like that. But you may have to leave your apartment for a couple of nights though while they fix it or something. There's going to be a problem. There's going to be a problem with plumbing or something like that. Maybe the pipes will freeze. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Do the pipes freeze in Texas? I know you guys get ice storms, so maybe a pipe will freeze or something. But yeah, so take a video of your apartment, so that if you need to file an insurance claim, you can do that. Okay, I'm going to do a collective reading. If somebody wants to pay for a reading, then they will get a personal reading that is absolutely amazing on this live for $30 USD. But I do not read for free. I don't read for free. Pay me. I am Psychic Stina. I don't give free readings. Thank you, Bless. Okay, so hi, Shay. All right, what is the message? What do I want to know about? What do I want to know about? I have so many questions. I'm so worried about my life. You know, what is everybody's anxiety level? Like I asked everybody's anxiety level the other night and I got like some crazy answers. So what is everybody's anxiety level from the, oh, it's Shy. Oh, hi, Shy. What is from on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst? So it's crazy high. Hi, Gypsy Kitten. So what do you think you are, Carter Ali? Sugar Skulls, you're 10. Why are you so anxious? Why is everybody so anxious? It's finals week. What are you studying, Ali Carter? Ali Carter. Shy, you're a 10. Why is everybody so anxious? Why? Hi, Gypsy Kitten. Why are you so anxious? So you have finals week. So are you confident in your finals? Are you studying, or are you just like it's too much that you can't study and so you're just winging it? Allie. Oh, you're pre-veterinary, so a bunch of STEM classes. So like science, technology, engineering, medicine, or whatever. Anxiety. Okay. But the chem class is giving you a really hard time. Oh, I failed chemistry. Oh, it's your third time taking it. Oh my gosh. Is this college? This must be college because they just let you keep going. People are scared of their security. They don't feel secure at home. Yeah. I failed chemistry. I didn't show up though. I did not show up to chemistry. I was bad in chemistry. When I took chemistry, money, you don't know what you're going to do as a career. You have life moves. How old are you, Shy? Yeah, I had a boyfriend in chemistry class, and you loved chemistry, and I just wouldn't pay attention, and they had to separate us. No, I don't do fertility questions. That's a terrible question to ask a psychic. Oh, you're bad at math. I'm not that great at math. No promotion at work, constantly asking to move up and go nowhere. And then your love life, shaking your head. Oh, Shy, you're 21. Now you're curious about your finals. Well, readings are paid. We're just kind of talking. And so we're going to talk down the anxiety a little bit. We're going to talk down the anxiety a little bit. But no, I don't do fertility questions. Um, oh, you can pay Adita. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live, and I take Cash App and Venmo. I'm Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo. Adita. I like that name. There's a really good opera singer. Her name is Adita Grubernova. Grubernova. She's amazing. Adita Grubernova. Oh my God. What a good opera singer she is. Adita. Oh, thank you. Okay, let me accept it. I see it. I just have to accept it. There it is. Have I read you before, Adita? Chemistry and psychics are the finals you're studying for. They're very in depth. Whew. Have I read you before, Adita? You just graduated from nursing school last year. Wow. You want to keep going towards that. Oh, Rosaline is so pretty. You want to know about your love life? Oh, I haven't. Maybe there's another Adita that I've read, which is kind of interesting. I just want to before I go into love life, I just want to like finish up real quick. It says that there's like competition and that people are depressed and that they're like hanging on to hope and they don't know what's going to happen, and it says something really great is going to happen, but it's going to be up and down, up and down. And so if you're like unsure about your life, there's going to be highs and lows, but there's going to be something really great. It's the holiday season. It's the holiday season. It says there's some people around you and there's going to be really good luck in your family. Let me see here. You would definitely pay for it, but you only have 30. Oh, your money is in cash right now. Oh yeah. Well, I go live every night. So when you have it in your bank, then you can when you have it in your bank account, you can do it. You can do it another night. Are you following me? If you follow me, I come live every night, like pretty late. Okay, Adita. Yeah, no clue where you're going. You're going to have like a really good opportunity though, Sugar Skulls. Like something really good is going to happen. But it just says that you can't follow people who are no good for you. You can't. It's hard to listen to the people who want to be a boss or bad bosses. Like you can't necessarily like trust bad bosses. So Adita, are you dating someone right now? Are you in a love life? Do you have a love life? Are you single? What's your love life situation right now, Adita? Yeah, but it just says that you might break away from a woman who is a problem. So you're single. How long have you been single for, Adita? I gave this funny reading, this rune reading, and I checked. It has like 80, 90,000 views or something on Instagram, and it said, "Beware of an evil bitch." So funny. I saw the reading. I did. It was so funny. It made me laugh. But I feel like that's kind of for you. So you've been single for about a month. Oh no, what happened? How long were you with? Was it a man that you were with? I don't ever know how to ask, like, what are your pronouns and what is your sexual orientation, or, it just kind of comes out. So you broke up with someone a month ago? I'm sorry, that sucks. A month is really recent. How long were you with them for? I know I just asked you like a million questions. How long were you with them for? Hi, Cooley. Oh, yeah. Seems like that you're a pretty secure person. That you have a lot going for you, Adita. Are you Miss Fancy Pants? Oh, you were with him for 8 months. His loss, his loss. It sounds like it was maybe a little hot and cold. Um, do you think it was like kind of circling the drain before then? Because you get the Ace of Swords, Three of Wands in the past, which is like maybe you've had some arguments kind of leading up to a final argument. And um yeah, absolutely. You can pay for, oh, you'll be okay. You want to pay for a reading tonight? Well, I'm Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo. I'm Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo. If you want to pay that way, then I would be more than happy to reach you. Um after this reading. So you get the Ace of Swords and the Three of Wands, Adita. And so the Three of Wands is like you're kind of like, it's kind of like you've gotten to a point where you like agree to not argue anymore, like where you're kind of like arguing, where you're arguing a lot, or you just have like disagreements, I guess you can say. Hi, Reese. Where you kind of have disagreements, and then you just kind of agree to disagree, and that there's just like, and it's just like a tough situation. You get the Two of Pentacles underneath. Oh, thank you so much for all the likes. You get the Two of Pentacles underneath, where it kind of seems like hot and cold, and that it almost feels like you've been alone, it's been off and on. And so when was the last time you've heard from him? Is it like dying out? Are you still talking like a little bit, or when was the last time you heard from him? It says that you're going to meet somebody online. It says that I see you like talking to somebody. Oh, oh, Cooley. Thank you. Let me see here. It says that you're talking to somebody online. Or you will be. You will be talking to somebody online, I guess you can say. And but you're still kind of like arguing a little bit. Let me see here. I have not gotten it yet. So you just sent a Venmo to Psychic. It was to Psychic Stina. Hold on a second. I have not gotten it yet. So it says that you're kind of like arguing with him and talking to other people, and that you're like, and that like some anxiety is kind of like spilling over into. Oh, hi, Blue Angel. Let me see here. You accepted Rosaline. I have not gotten it, so let's give it a minute. Cooley, if you can make sure you sent it. So weird. Venmo say the payment's on the way, but you didn't get the confirmation email either. Okay, well, we can give it a second. It didn't pop up for me. So it says that you're kind of like dragging other people through the muck, like you're like talking to other people. This is like, I always see this as like people in the sky, like on FaceTime, or like, Plenty of Fish, or wherever you are, where you're like talking to this guy, talking to that guy, talking to this guy. And then, but you're having some challenges, like the maybe, I was getting some people tonight that were being really rude on Twitch. I'm streaming in 7 different places right now. I was getting some people that were kind of a little rude on Twitch, it's just like feisty people. And so I see you kind of combative. just like not really like kind of fighting people off, but just aggressively dating. I Have you ever aggressively dated before? Does anybody know what I mean by that? Like where you just sort of is indignant the right word? And so anyway, oh, Cooley, I got it. I got it. Okay, hold on one second. Vegeta, um, Lee and Allie. Okay, so Venmo, Cash App, Cash App. Okay, Allison, I got it. Okay, I got you, Cooley, and I got you, Allison. So just bear with me while I work on this reading, and then it's Cooley, and then it's Allison. So it says that you're kind of aggressively dating. Are you still with me? Are you still with me, Adita? It says that you want somebody that just clicks with you. And I don't know if you've clicked with this guy. Okay, perfect. Cash App is perfect. Thank you, Adita. It says that you just want love. Can it be any harder than that? Just somebody who respects you, you respect them, you're a nice person. And it seems like you really have your act together, Adita. Like you have so many ducks in a row. Like I don't know if you own your own house or like what your life is, but you get the 10 of Pentacles, which is just you're just well established. You are who you are. You're a decent, reasonable human being, and you don't deserve the nightmare off and on, kind of fights where you don't want to fight anymore. So you just sort of let it go, but just know that bad times are coming. And so you're crossed by the Fool where you are single, and that sucks. And you're going to talk kind of aggressively date like some people who are just hard to talk to. I know when I was on this one app, everybody asked me about my bra size, and you're just like, oh, hi, Popo, Ivani. It's just people are just like, ugh. So you may have a problem with just some Uggs, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. That doesn't mean you shouldn't try. Everybody is named Blue tonight. That's so weird. So it says that you're going to start dating someone. You're actually going to start dating several people that are going to be potential good people. And it says that you're going to have to be fighting them off, and that people are going to really, oh, happy weekend to you too, Ivani. It says that people are really going to be fighting for your time, and that you're going to have to like find time to fit everyone in. Everyone's going to want a piece of you. And it says that you're going to find balance, and you're going to feel like you are the belle of the ball. You're going to feel like you're the belle of the ball, and that everybody wants part of your time. They all want part of it. But it also says you're going to be busy in other areas of your life. And I just think that you're a busy person, that you're like moving and shaking. You're a good person. You're a good person, and you have good things going on in your life. You have a successful life, and life blesses you. And it seems like you're a little scared to kind of settle down, because you don't want to make a wrong decision, and you want to give everybody enough time to like really decide. Like you're smart. You're smart. You just don't like settle down with the first person that comes your way. And so you are going to have some challenges. Some people are going to be good, some people are going to be okay, but a lot of people are going to want your time. And so I see you like steadily dating several people for the next couple of months. That for the next couple of months, like through February, there's going to be a lot of people going in and out of your life. And it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be a little weird, and it's going to be hectic, and it's going to be fun. And there's going to be somebody who calms you down, and who you can talk to, and you feel really open with. And there's somebody who you're going to like be hanging out with. It's going to be really nice. And it says that you do meet someone, and they have money from an inheritance. And I don't know if that's your situation as well. I don't know if you have money from an inheritance, but it says that they have money from an inheritance, and that they are set up. They may have an ex-wife. Um, they may have two ex-wives. They may have two ex-wives, but you end up settling with someone. They've probably they might have been married a couple of times, and but they have like a lot of money. They have a lot of money, and they may own a company or be like a head of a CEO of something. Thank you, Ritu. So you end up with someone like really amazing, but it's going to be a while. You have to meet them, and so you're going to date like you'll probably meet six people before you meet the last guy. So you're going to meet several people before this last person comes up. They do you have any questions for me, Adita? Do you have any questions for me? What are your questions? So yeah, you're going to be busy. You're going to be busy. At first you're going to meet some people who are, well, you're not going to meet them. You're just going to talk to people who are just giving you a hard time. Are you scared to advance in your career? Because you got the Ace of Pentacles in your, what do you do for work? Do you do sales or anything like that? Because it says you're scared to go for the coin. You're scared to go for the golden ring. I wonder if like have you tried applying for like internal positions or asking for a promotion, or it just says that you're kind of scared to advance to the next level or something like that. I don't exactly understand, but it seems like you can make more money, and I don't know how you can go about doing that, but it seems like it makes you nervous, and because it showed up in your fears, the Ace of Pentacles, which is like you know that you have a potential to expand, but it's scary to go into that direction. And so let me just ask, let me ask. It is scary. It is scary to expand, but that's what we have to do. Says that you have you get some education that takes you to a different place. Love you too, Nikusha. You go and you have some challenges at work, and you may want to like go further, but they are you working for a job, or do you have your own business? What do you do? What do you do so that I understand these cards more? It says that somebody may want you to go backwards, and you're just like, I can't go backwards. And so it says that you search for information that takes you to the next level, and that you find something that you really want to do, and you get the star. And so you reevaluate what you're doing, and then you go after something that you love. And so you might pick up education and go in a totally different direction. You may go in a totally different direction. Maybe not necessarily this year, but maybe next year. Maybe at the end of 2023, you may go in a totally different direction. It's the star, which is 18. So that could easily be middle of 2024. You go into a totally different direction, that you invest in education of a certain type, and you just change careers. You may absolutely change everything that you're doing. But I think it's because like what you're doing now, it's like something is pushing you to go backwards, and you want to do more and you want to move forward. So I think there's going to be a big change for you, and you're going to love it. You're going to love it. You get the star, and so the star is like self-help, um self-love, like exercise, health, self-care. Self-care, that's the word I was looking for. So it's like really like supporting women and stuff like that. So you might do something that's really cool. Any other questions for me? Any other questions? Nikusha, it is $30 to get a reading on this live, and you get several cards. You don't get just one card. Another blue paradise. There's so many blues that are in this, let me see here. So I do not do free readings. All right. If you don't have any other questions, I'm going to move on to, oh, I don't answer questions about kids. I didn't see anything. But it's possible that the person you end up with has kids. So no kids like showed up in the reading, but that's not something I really read for. I don't really do, because that falls under like health and weird stuff like that. So I don't really read for that. But you did get the Ten of Pentacles, which has kids related to it. It's kind of like heritage and legacy and stuff like that. So there may be kids around. I don't know if they're yours though. All right, Cooley, what is your question? You are wondering about, you started seeing someone. So are you with me, Cooley? It's Cooley and then Allison. You're welcome, Adita. Thank you. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You guys are just really supporting me tonight, and I'm so grateful for you. Cooley, so you're wondering about somebody that you started seeing. How often, excuse me, how often do you see them? How often do you talk to them? Thank you, Adita, for the likes. You're so sweet. Thank you for sharing the live, Abby. So Cooley, so you see them once a week and you text every day. Oh, so you're actually seeing, how long have you been seeing them for? So I take it it's not committed. Have I read you before, Cooley? Is it making you nervous? You hung out 2 times. Have they talked to you about their ex? And so you've texted after you've hung out. Have they talked to you about their ex? When was their last relationship? Thank you, Abby, for the likes. A little. He mentioned her once. Did he say when they broke up? When they broke up, but it was at least 4 months ago. Well, okay. So I'm just kind of looking at here. Did you have like a boyfriend in the past who was like, who like was like talking to you and then he just kind of died out, like he just sort of disappeared? Like a guy who, hi Melissa, like there was somebody in your past who just kind of disappeared and they were kind of lying to you and it was weird and they just like disappeared. Just curious. So underneath you get the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, where you may not exactly trust the situation. Like you feel really comfortable with them, but then you have some baggage in the past and you broke up with your ex because he couldn't give time to you. Oh, so he was just stopped seeing you more and more and more. That makes sense. Yeah, because you get the Four of Swords, which is like it just kind of dies from like no activity. So when was the last time you saw this other guy? You saw him. So you hung out 2 times. So you've only been talking to him for a couple of weeks then. He's sweet. So you talked to him today. Yeah, it's kind of too soon to tell. It looks like it gets physical. It looks like you've talked maybe for a month. So it looks like it gets physical and that you guys, and he said he wants to date. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. It says that there's definitely passion between you two and that, hi Melissa, it's going pretty good. How are you? I found out my real last name. My real last name is Garbaz. Has a Z in it. I'm so excited. I just found out my great grandfather's real last name. today. I thought that was really cool. Um, so it says that he's like really like physically attracted to you. That there's like a really like big physical pull and towards you too. And so you get so the strength card and the devil. And so these are I don't fancy, are we? It has a Z in it. I know it's so fancy. It's Lithuanian. It is exciting. It is exciting. I mean, he definitely wants to date, but he wants more. He wants to get in between the sheets. Is that the right way to say it? He wants more. I see you guys hanging out. How close by does he live? I mean, it's a tricky situation because when it's like so early on, like I don't want to give it too much room to grow. I don't want to give it too much room to grow because it kind of he lives 10 minutes away. Yeah, you guys may start hanging out. You guys may start hanging out because you get the 3 of Pentacles, which is like Netflix and chill. Like you're going to their house or he's going to your house or you're figuring out a place to go where you can just like hang out and you get the Sun, which is having a good time. But it kind of goes into this physical relationship where you kind of have this physical thing going. You get the Ace of Wands, which is like you're hoping like this is the one. Imans, it is $30 USD to get a reading on this live, and I would be happy to give you a reading. So it says that you're really excited and you want to go for it. And here's like, and this is like the warning. All right. This is the warning. I always hear because you're saying you want to know how to help the connection grow. So so you get the Empress and the 10 of Cups. Here's the warning. Uh-oh. Well, what I learned, like I took this course. There's this guy, what's his Adam Deloche. Adam Deloche. He's like this dating coach for women. So interesting. I studied his material. So good. He always said to remain outcome independent, to go along, have a good time, be sexy confident, which be interesting and have your own life and don't like throw yourself totally at this person. Like don't throw yourself at them. Like be confident, keep doing other things, like don't like be all up in their grill, where I mean, I get all up into people's grill. I'm a real problem. And so you can ask my boyfriend. He's like, stop following me around. I just follow him around. But you get the Empress, and so the Empress is like doe eyes. It's like, I love you. It's like, when are you going to tell me you love me? Do you love me? Are we going to be together forever and ever? Amen. And so it is $30 USD, Jade and Shy, to get a reading on this live. So it just says that you kind of like are excited, and it's good to be excited, and it's good to be, but you can't go to this place of we're going to be together forever and ever, amen, yet. Like you can't get to that place. You have to stay at this place of being outcome independent. Like whatever happens, happens, and you're going to just let it be. I see you guys hanging out. I see you guys having a good time. I see you guys getting physical if you haven't already. And you just got to see, like, you just got to see. I think he likes you. I think he likes you, and he's glad that he's met you. But I do think he has a little bit of a weird past that you kind of have to discover and go through and be okay with. Because right now, when you have the doe eyes and you want everything to be perfect and fantastic, like you're willing to overlook complications. And so I think that he's somebody who says certain things to get his way. And so it's not like he's a liar, but he may be gratuitous. Is that the right word? Yeah, that's what I got, is that he may not be over his ex, but and he may say things. You see, it says you're probably going to like sleep with him and stuff like that. But and I'm worried to tell you more. It says you're going to hang out, you're going to have a good time, but there may be some ex stuff going on. He may not tell you the whole truth about certain things, and he may not tell you everything, and he may say things to get in your pants, basically. Um, so you just kind of got to go along with it and see like what you're willing to accept. I don't mean to upset you. Just take it one step at a time. Outcome independent. Like go along with it and just hear him out. Take everything with a grain of salt. Say, just everything. Do what you want to do, you know. Do what you want to do. But don't throw yourself completely, like don't go into this place in your mind that you're getting married next week, and you know what I mean? You kind of have to be reasonable and rational about it. Because it's so easy, like when you start a relationship, you just want to like get totally carried away and you just want to start. You just want to be with them forever and ever. Amen. And you kind of have to give it a little bit of time. And so I do think that there are challenges. I do think he says certain things and he may mean them in the moment, but he may, because he got the Seven of Swords, which is he tells you something that's not true. But all men lie. They all do. They all lie. And usually they lie because it's easier than telling the truth. And so that might not be so bad. Sometimes I want a guy to lie to me. Yeah, exactly, Cooley. Exactly. He's so sweet that it's like gratuitous, like it's like a little extra. Like he's being so sweet that he might be trying to get into your pants. Like I think he wants to sleep with you before committing, and I think he wants to date, and so I don't see commitment yet, but I do see you hanging out with him, and I do see you guys getting physical, and I do see you guys having a fun time. I do see you having a good time. So questions for me. Questions for me. It's just when it's early on, I don't want to read too far down the line because I don't want to curse the relationship. And I don't want to curse it in a couple of ways. Because if I say, oh, you're going to marry this person, then you're sure to go into the relationship and absolutely fall flat on your face. And if I say it's not going to work out, then that gives you all kinds of anxiety, and then you just can't sleep and you're just worried all the time. So you just have to be, and at the end of the day, like you got to trust your gut and you got to trust the process, and screw what the psychic says. The psychic just says you're on a path and keep going on the path. Who cares what I say? Yeah. It says he really likes you. He thinks you're funny, and I think he likes you. I think he feels a connection, and it says he enjoys spending time with you, and so yeah, I think he's emotionally. He wants to know more, but there is definitely a physical attraction, but there is like this. He's still holding a torch for his ex, but he does enjoy spending time with you, and he does enjoy spending time with you, but there is, your friend may be wise. Your friend may be wise. I do think he likes you though. I think he feels something for you. And there is a physical, and the physical attraction helps. I mean, guys need to have that figure. You've had it with guys that aren't over their exes. Oh, your ex was like that. So this might be something you're attracting. Yeah. Just give it time. Hang out with them. Don't give too much too soon. It could be there could be a little bit of a problem. It says that he's a little depressed. He's a little depressed about his ex and stuff like that. And so yeah. You just have to give it time. Like that doesn't necessarily mean that's going to end or that he's, it doesn't mean anything. It just needs time. It just needs time to grow and turn into what it's going to turn into. But don't let anybody push you around. Any other questions? He does feel for you, but the physical attraction definitely helps. Hi, Joy of Divine. 7777. Sure, Cooley. Thank you. Allie. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. Oh, well, good. Well, I'm glad you like it. Hi, Carter. Allie, what is your question? What is your question? And we can kind of trace it back. Hi, Permy. I'm doing good. How are you? I wonder if I should change my name on my profile. I wonder if I should change my name. I have I'm like all over you. Love is scrambled for you. So are you in a relationship right now? Yeah, we can start with a love reading. Well, I mean, it all kind of comes out. So I just have like certain questions that I ask. So I kind of like to start with a question. So you're not in a relationship. Well, my last name is Garbus, but I've always hated my last name. And so I just found out tonight that that my great grandfather's last name was Garbaz with a Z, Garbaz. And so I like that last name, Garbaz. So I don't, Uni Ang, I don't understand your question, but I don't, Stina's Rev. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it fancy? Garbaz. It's so much more beautiful. Yeah, I'm Reverend Stina, though. I am Reverend Stina. That is who I am. I am a reverend. Believe it or not. So, Allie, so can I call you Allie? It just kind of goes with your name. Hi, MJ for funsies. So when was your last relationship, Allie? Oh, good. Garbaz. Permy, it's I'm giving a reading to somebody who's paid. And I don't allow other people in my lives, and readings are all paid. I don't give free readings, and I don't join other people's lives. Amy. Oh, thank you. Amy, where are you? Tell me where you are, Amy. And you are after Allie. Oh, well, we can talk here. Okay, Amy, you are after Allie. Thank you for paying. That was really nice of you. Thank you so much for supporting me. Yeah, I don't go into other people's lives. This is my live, and so I'm live in 7 places right now. So I don't like to get sidetracked on other people's lives. But you can comment whatever you want. So, okay, Allie. So that's what you got. And it was at the beginning of this year. Oh, it ended terribly. The beginning of, well, it's December. So you've been single for a year because it's a December. Aw. You want love. You want love. You want something serious. were you a nurse, or I'm sorry, I can't remember what we were talking about earlier before. You were single for 3 years before, so now you're so hesitant. What do you said you're a waitress, but you're studying for something, or what was it? Were you studying did I get that wrong? I'm talking to so many people. You're oh, okay, yeah, pre-vet. Okay. Um, Good for you. That's a lot. That's a lot to handle. Um, Aw, it's sad. You kinda have it did you love the princesses growing up? I'm just curious. Did you love, like, all the Disney princesses? Did you wanna be a Disney princess? Were you, like, princess for Halloween and stuff? I remember one of my first costumes when I was, like, 5 years old, I was Princess Leia, and they, like, braided my hair, and they wrapped it around my ears, and they put me in, like, a doctor's gown, and I was Princess Leia. It was really stupid. It was back, like, when Star Wars was new. You were Cinderella one one Halloween, like, super, super young. I don't know why. I knew. They asked me to be Cinderella. I sang I sang Cinderella on a bus tour. He's a very nice prince. He's a prince who prepares. And this time I'd run from him. He spread pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares, and I thought, well, he cares. Yeah, I love Cinderella. I think it's so nice. So you're more drawn to Mulan, and oh, I don't know who Meridia. Oh, as an old theater. I love that. So so you get oh, Mulan. Oh, she was so cool. She was like the fighter, right? I don't know who Merida is. So, oh, it's from Brave with the bears. So you like the tough girls. So you get the Two of Cups, which is you want fairy tale love. You want love that is just love. You want to meet that person who's the other half of you, who is just the perfect mirror, that you guys know the same stuff. You guys just get along, two peas in a pod, and that you just have this idea that it's out there for you, that this pure, sweet, charming, darling love is out there for you, but you just haven't been able to find it yet, and so you kind of have. So I don't know, there's like, I don't know if there's like outdated. I don't know, I kind of have to think about this, because I think when we're younger, that our love lives are so carefree, and they're not as serious as like this princess type love where you meet someone and you get married a couple months later. Like, I don't know if that happens so easily, that sometimes when you're younger, that you kind of meet people and you get along and you grow apart, and then you meet more people and you grow apart, and so it's like you've had the problem of having these really serious relationships where they just stopped giving to you, and where you kind of gave them everything and they just didn't give you enough. You kind of gave your soul to these people. You kind of gave like a holy love, like a godlike love, and they sort of gave you breadcrumbs in return. And so, I mean, it's like, but he cheated on you, and he was your best friend for 4 years. But yeah, so it's like, so you thought you had that love, like you gave them everything. You thought you had, you never had a relationship last more than 2 months. I never had a relationship last more than 2 years. 2 years, and I just had my 4-year anniversary with the most adorable man that is sitting in the next room. He is so sweet. And so it does happen, but I had to get into my 40s before I found that. No, I don't do free readings, and I don't do yes or no readings. So it says that you kind of have like a crappy perspective on what a good relationship is supposed to be, and that your perspective on relationships is a little bit unreal and fantasy like. And so you're having a problem finding that. And so you're giving a lot of energy to people because you think that that's what you're supposed to do. And I think you need to be more guarded, if that makes sense. I mean, I think we need to be open and free and available and open minded, but I think that yeah, I think you've given too much and I've gotten too little in return. So it says that I'm kind of looking around here. It says that you meet someone who is like very serious and selfish, and he turns like angry and weird. And so you do end up meeting someone. You usually end up breaking up with them, so you've been super hesitant to date, especially after this ex. Aw, I'm sorry. Well, it says you meet someone who is like distant and weird and hesitant and also kind of like you, and that you get into a situation where you meet them and it's like really great and you like them and it's all kinds of cool stuff, but then you guys kind of get into like this weird it is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. And Amy, you are next. You are next. So just bear with me for a few minutes and then it's your turn. It says that you kind of date this guy, and you guys just turn kind of bitter. What sign are you? What sign are you, Allie? Oh, you're a Pisces. Oh, my boyfriend's a Pisces. You may end up dating an air sign, like a Gemini or an Aquarius or something. And Aries moon and Scorpio rising. Whew. So I'm just taking a look here. Yeah, you've just been with guys who have just been liars. And that's kind of the funny thing. That's kind of the funny thing is, when you have this pure idea of like, yes, we meet and it's love and it happens and it's great and it's awesome and it turns into something fantastic immediately, fireworks, and it's fantastic, you're kind of believing, you're kind of at the mercy at whatever they say. And I think that was the problem with your ex, is your ex was kind of a liar and told you what he thought you wanted to hear. And so he took you on this journey that made you think, oh, he's the one. And then it just collapsed. And so I don't think relationships should happen that fast, where they just like meet and eyes lock and then you're married a few months later. Like, I don't think that that's how it's supposed to happen. I think it's supposed to evolve and unfold, and you're supposed to give them more than a couple of months, so that, before even committing, so there isn't that question of, are they cheating on me? It's like, because people have to cut ties with people when they meet people. There's just all kinds of struggles when you meet someone. Hi, Loverly Duke. So, because you can meet someone and you can get along with them and stuff, but you don't commit immediately. And I think that might be your problem, is that you commit too quickly, is that you give yourself into like this, it's holy love, it's God ordained forever and ever amen love, before even knowing their last name. And so I think maybe you give too much too soon, and expect everything to be like perfect, like the stars have aligned and so therefore we're supposed to be together and blah blah blah, like it's too perfect. And I think you have to give it room to fail and room to fix itself and room to figure itself out. And because it's like, you can meet someone and have this great chemistry. Do you mind if I ask how old you are? You can meet somebody and you can have this amazing chemistry and stuff, but then they have to cut ties with people. They have to deal with their family. You're 20. So yeah, so right now it's like your relationships are from the Empress point of view, which is like you're lovely, so people should treat you like you're lovely and it should be amazing. But it's not so easy. So it says that you do move forward. I think with your tests, I think you should study. I think you're too optimistic, but you're going to pass them. You're going to pass your test. So you'll do fine. You'll do fine. You might have a teacher that has a little bit of a crush on you, but I don't think you date him. But one of your teachers may think you're pretty. Hi there, Gabs Ching. Um, and it says, I don't know. I just think that one of your teachers has like a little crush on you. I don't think you date them or anything, but I just think they like you. One of your teachers likes you. Hi there. They are paid readings, Pisces. They are paid readings. It's $30 USD to get a reading on this live. So it says that you're expecting a lot of stress and to have a lot of stress, and you had an inkling but thought maybe you were just being egotistical. Yeah. I think one of your teachers, he might be Miss Girl, $30. Yes, $30 USD to get a reading on this live. You're welcome, Pisces. So you get, yeah, I do think that you have a teacher that kind of has like this weird, it's fine. I don't know, that might even be kind of creepery, I don't think he's going to do anything about it. I just think that he likes you. I just think he likes you. So, but yeah, it says that something happens, maybe. Let me see if it's the number is 10. The number is 10. So, could be in a couple of months. It could be in a couple months that you meet someone. I'm a Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo, and it's $30 USD. So it says that maybe in a couple of months you might meet someone, but it's kind of a crazy situation. You kind of get into this sort of negative pattern with them, and it's a learning experience. It's a learning experience. Like maybe you guys get off on the wrong foot and you kind of bicker. You kind of have like this weird little bickery relationship where you kind of bicker. And I don't know how long you hang out with it, but you just kind of bicker, and then they're always sorry, and then you're sorry, and then they're sorry, and you make up, and then you kind of bicker again, and you kind of get into this little bickery this little weird bickery relationship with someone who's like probably really attractive. They're really attractive, but kind of young. Young but mature but bickery. They have like kind of a attitude. It says you're scared of moving, that you're scared of making a move. I mean, when it's time to move, then it's time to move, but maybe you shouldn't move in with the guy who's bickering all the time. But yeah, so you're going to be with someone, and I mean, it's one thing, you'll get to know them long enough to where you guys have like little fights. Do you have questions for me? I'm not going to tell you if you end up with that person. I mean, I don't think you need to end up in a relationship where you're fighting all the time, but you're just going to have this weird little you ever hear people who kind of snipe at each other? Don't tell me what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. Well, just listen to me. No, you listen to me. Okay. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Like, it just goes back and forth. It's really funny. So you guys just kind of step on each other's toes. It might be a communication problem. You guys both might want to like talk a lot, and you're that person. Do these readings ever give you a vision in mind of what these people look like? It's probably See, I don't know because my impression of people always turns out to be like way different than what I see, but I kind of saw him as being sort of slender with dark hair and like it looks like he's getting taller all the time. So he might be a little young. So he may be young and like still filling out, if that makes sense. So he may also be like 20 or something like that and is still gaining muscles because he seems slight. He seems like thin and his head is bigger than his body. I don't know if that makes sense. It's just he has room to like grow muscles. He's like thin and like growing muscles, like he's still growing into himself. Like he's thin. No, I don't do free readings. It's $30 USD to get a reading on this live. Well, like I would describe him to me then. Oh, yeah, no, I feel like he has dark hair though. I feel like he has dark hair and he's tall and thin, tall and thin. You met him and it was crazy. Now he's a really good friend of yours. Oh, that's a trip. That's a trip. Yeah, no, that's all I got is that he's tall and thin. He's tall and thin and his clothes kind of hang on him like his and so I think he needs to gain weight. But thin can be cool. I don't know. I like my guys a little meatier, but maybe when you meet him, he's like starting to work out or something and he might be like focused on gaining muscle or something like that. And he's just really thin right now. He's trying to gain muscle or something like that. So maybe that's just something that he's like worried about. Like, so he may be like working on working out or something like that. But he's just thin. He's thin and he's working on his muscles. How's that? He might have a mole on his face and like really dark hair. Okay, about your career. And then Amy, you are next. So you are on deck, Amy. So get your question ready. Let me see here. You do get a job. It says that you work with like a nightmare woman, that you work this really stressful job, and your boss is this woman who is just a nightmare to work with. And that you give her too much of your energy and then you probably quit or something like something happens and you just finally have had enough and then you quit and um and then it says that you get a job working with friends. So I'm wondering if this is like the waitress job or something like that. Like maybe you have like this waitressing job and you're like, I don't know if I should keep the job and this lady is a nightmare and it's just such a problem and I'm so stressed out and blah blah blah. Like you're just like so like paranoid and stressed out about your job and then you quit and you go and you work with friends and then but when it comes to like working at the vet you're gonna work with like the nicest guy. You're going to work with the nicest doctor and it's going to be a dream job at first, but it doesn't pay very well. And so in the hour maybe shit. I know like because you're studying to be a vet tech. I know when you're studying to be a vet tech, like sometimes you get jobs that like you get a job and they say it's like overnight, like it's like you have to watch the animals while everybody's gone home sleeping. Like it's shit hours and the pay isn't very good, but you love what you do. And so you may take like a couple of jobs. Yeah, you're studying to be a veterinarian. I think you get a job working with a veterinarian and it doesn't pay very well, but you love the job. You love the job and you figure out a way to pay loans and stuff like that. Um your boss may be sweet to you, but I don't know if I think you're probably going to quit that job and get another job with friends. And then when you finish part of your thing, you're going to get a job working with the sweetest veterinarian. You're going to get such a job with such the sweetest vet. It's going to be like an amazing job. It's just not going to pay. It's not going to pay a lot, and you're going to have to like be paying bills like with credit cards and stuff like that. And so you're going to be looking for another job, but you're going to get like really good experience, and you're going to be working with someone who inspires you, but it's not going to pay yet. And you pay at I'm sorry, Menhuli. It is $30 USD, and I am Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo. Psychic Stina is the same name as my account on Cash App and Venmo. So you do work with someone who is inspiring, and then you kind of go on this long path. It's going to take a couple of years though before you get into a position where you're like a veterinarian on a staff of other veterinarians. Like you kind of have to, I don't know if you have to get hours. I don't exactly know what it is, if like how you work into being a veterinarian, but you do have a lot of school to go to, and you do have some challenges with school. You may like have a problem with another student, and that you kind of compete with and kind of have like a weird time with, but you do fall in love with the career. You become really, really good at it. And you may work with like weird animals. Like you may end up, well, this is the cat deck, but what animal does that look like to you? It kind of looks like that you may work with, I don't know if you end up working with large animals or something like that, if you do horses or something like that. So you may, so your vet experience may like change and morph into something else. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You'll do really well, but it'll take you a couple of years to get to that. And you'll have some challenges, and you have to take extra classes to learn this and that. You're going into large animal specialty in like large letters. Yeah, it looks like giant cats, no, like horses or whatever. And so, but there's going to be somebody in your program that you're going to like argue with or something. Like there's going to be like a nightmare student that you're going to be studying with, and you're just going to hate that. But once you're done, you're done. And so it's going to take a couple of years for you to get in with a company that that you can do like the specialty with or whatever. And so it takes a couple of years, and you make it work. You're going to have some problems with money for a while, and you're going to find your way, and then you're going to go to a place where you may end up having to move or something to take the job. But yeah, so it'll take a couple of years, but I think you're doing the right thing. It's really cool. Any other questions? You're going to do great. It's just going to take a couple of years, it's going to take a couple of years, but yeah. And so you'll be paying, you're going to have loans on top of loans. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, Amy. Amy, what is your question? What is your question, Amy? Are you with me, Amy? Thank you for your patience. Hi, Fatima. Let's see here. Maywen, are you Amy? Oh, look at the beautiful feathers. Oh, there you are. Thank you, Victoria. That was so cool. Oh, okay, Menuli. Okay, so right now I'm reading Amy, and then Menuli. It's Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo, and it's $30 USD if you would like to get a reading on this live. And by the way, these readings are all recorded, and they'll be live on YouTube and Instagram if you want to watch the replay. You're not with anybody, but you really like this guy. When was your last relationship, Amy? So you like this guy? Is he like, how often do you talk to him? And May when? It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. And I don't answer yes or no questions, but I would answer way more than your question. Yeah, sure. You talk and see each other every day for the last 9 months. Do you work with him or something? Hi, Rita. How are you, Fatima? So you talk and see each other every day. How do you guys work together, or how do you know this person? Aw, he just put it, we're just friends. Aw, bummer. So he just told you we're friends. We're friends only. Rita, it is $30 to get a reading on this live. $30 USD. I take Cash App and Venmo. I'm Psychic Stina. Aw, is he dating anyone else? Aw, you see him all the time. So when did he tell you you guys are just friends? Aw, I don't like the first card. He says he doesn't want a relationship, but he's always with you. Aw, that sucks. You know, when guys say stuff like that, they're telling the truth, and us ladies, we are just so like willing to put our needs and our wants above the truth that they're giving us, if that makes sense. We have so much care and so much love and so much adoration for the person that we're willing to, like, they say this and you're like, yeah, 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 but we can still be together, right? Like, if I give it a little bit more time, it'll work out. It's this thing that we do, is like, I don't say it's throwing good after bad. I just think that we put in a lot of effort and we overlook things that they say. Yeah. Aw, it sucks. I have to say, the first card's the Three of Swords. Oh, thank you, Victoria. Victoria, tell me where you are, and then just friends. No, well, it says that there's somebody else in his life. And so I don't know if oh, okay, Victoria. Thank you so much. I got your payment. Let me just make sure I got it right. And I will read you after Amy. So give me a few minutes, and then it is absolutely, then we are on. Then we are on. Aw. Hi, Nikhil. So, but you're on TikTok. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So it says it. I feel so bad because of course, Amy, we want to hear the best. We want to hear the best news. We want to hear, oh, he's lying and he means something. But it seems as if, it's like somehow he still has this wandering eye, like he's like looking for more. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. I don't answer free questions. Right now I have two people. I'm reading two people right now. And so if you would like to get on the list, it's $30 USD, and I'm Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo. And I would be absolutely willing to give you a great reading. So, Amy, it just says that no problem, no problem. It just is what it is. I have to protect my energy. But thank you so much for asking and for being so nice about it. Um, so so Amy, let me see here. It looks like so painful. It's so painful when you care about someone and when you're putting in energy. I mean, you've been seeing this guy every day for the last 9 months. I mean, that's putting a lot of energy to it. And it says that he's not telling you something. And you get the Tower and the Ten of Wands, which is the uncomfortable conversation. Did you guys have this uncomfortable conversation recently? Well, the number is 10, so it could have been a couple months ago or like a couple weeks ago. Could have been really recent because you get the Tower and the Ten of Wands, which is a really stressful, disappointing conversation in the near past. And so I, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. Oh, it's lagging for you. Let me see here. Hold on, Melissa. Oh, I just lost it. I don't know if that helped at all. I don't want to say it. I feel like that there's somebody else that he has met that he's interested in, and so he may have told you information that I just want to be friends, I just want to be this, I just want to be that. And it's because he has his eye on somebody else and he doesn't want to tell you about it. So there's somebody else that is in his life that he is like slightly pursuing. I don't know if he's like physically pursuing them yet, but there is somebody that he is trying to talk to. And so if he has told you that, if this was like a recent conversation where he said, no, I just really appreciate you as a friend and I'm friends and this is a really good friendship, like yuck, yuck. I think it's because there is somebody else that he is not telling you about, and I feel terrible about telling you about it. And it says that you're, yeah, I think he does definitely appreciate you, but I just think that he is like appreciating someone else as well and is not telling you about it. And I don't know if he's going to tell you about it. And so it says that I mean, I hate to call it competition, but it's like there is competition, but there is somebody else that is in your life that is interested in you. It says that there's people that are kind of fighting over you, that there's somebody that is trying to talk to you. And it says that you have like really, I don't know if you're interested about work or anything like that, but it says that your work is like really good and strong and that you have like really good skills, and that I don't know if you're going to get like a promotion or if they're going to say they appreciate you at work. I mean, maybe everybody's going to be appreciating you. You're looking for work right now. Oh, okay, then that's good. As you get the Eight of Pentacles with the Strength card, and so this is 8, 8, so maybe 2 months, 2 months for a new job, and it's going to be doing something that you're really, really good at, and they're going to really appreciate you. And you're going to be doing something. What do you do for a living? What is your what type of work are you looking for? It says that you're doing something like over and over, like you're repeating emotion, but you're like really good at it. It's almost like an artist. Are you for caregiving? What do you what do you mean? It just says that, well, it could be because it is strength. See how they're like managing a person. The strength card is like normally like you're care. Oh, okay. I was like, what did she mean by that? You're a caregiver. So this could be that you are. No, I don't do free readings. I'm sorry. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live, and there's a little bit of a list, but not a long list. So you get the Eight of Pentacles. So you may have like several clients, but there may be one person that you go see like every day, that you're always seeing them, and you do have to have strength. You take care of them. The Strength card is normally, it's this woman, and she has like a lion, and she's controlling the lion's mouth. So I don't know if you're feeding people or something like that, like you control the mouth. Um, just weird information. Like I don't know if it means anything. But it's just you're like really like helping people. No, I'm sorry. I don't offer free readings. I have to protect my energy. I gave a bunch of free readings recently and I got like a really nasty DM afterwards and they told me to go F myself. And so I said, no more. I'm never giving another free reading again. Can the other person be his ex-wife? Um, it could be, but I don't think so. I think it's somebody else. No, that's okay. I just have to protect my energy because some people get like really like negative towards me, and I just can't give free readings. It's just too much. It's too much. And I give everything. I give everything during my readings. And so to give everything and then to have somebody like disrespect me in such a profound way, I just can't do it. So, um now you get the 9 of cups and the high priestess, which I don't think you're going to give up on this guy. And I don't think he is necessarily dating this person yet, but I think she is in orbit. I think she is in orbit. She's around. She might be somebody he works with or somebody that is around. And it just said that she's in the life. She's in the world, and it says that your situation with him may change a little bit, and that you kind of wish that it goes back to how it used to be, and that you may find yourself kind of arguing with him a little bit, like kind of like having more differences of opinion where he says something and you're like, I don't really agree with that. Like he'll say something and you'll be like, that's weird. I like totally am not in line with that. Like you may find that some of his morals are don't align with yours, and I think as it goes through time, I think you're still going to want this guy in your life, and you're going to be thinking about him and wondering about him and kind of wanting him in your life and kind of hoping that he chooses you and that you're going to kind of be in like this. I don't know if la la land is the right word. I mean, I think you get kind of carried away with the friendship, and you don't really listen to what he's telling you, which is that he's not telling you the truth. And so while you're like kind of like wanting things to happen and to manifest with this guy, it says that at the same time you're kind of finding yourself at odds with him, and that you're finding yourself like being kind of against him in a way, like in a weird, like you just feel like you don't get along with him as much as you used to. And so things are going to shift a little bit. Things are going to shift with this guy, but I think he's going to be in your life for a while. I mean, he's going to be around for the next few months. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. And yeah, you can get a reading in a minute, and or not in a minute, but after Victoria. So do you have questions for me, Amy? What are your questions for me? I just, I think you have a lot going on, and I think you're looking for this job, and I think you end up getting a job, and things just get complicated. And when you get the job, things get more complicated. And then you kind of, I know I used to be on everybody's FYP, and then TikTok kind of got mad at me and put me to the back. I used to always be on the FYP, and my life totally changed. Yeah, TikTok doesn't love me as much. I used to be all over the FYP, but I'm glad that you're seeing me now. So make sure you're following me. Make sure you're following me so you can see me in your follows. Um, and not being around him so much, and it can't we have been. Oh, Vanessa. Oh, okay, Vanessa. I see you. Oh, okay. I see you, Benuli. No, I don't do free readings. You'll be occupied with a job and it, yeah. Oh, you're Melanie. Okay. Menoli. Menu Melanie. I have Vanessa. Melanie, Vanessa, Manuli, potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Yeah, no, you'll be occupied with a new job and you're going and the relationship with him is going to get challenging. Is going to get challenging. And he's going to be in your life and you're still going to see him. And, but you're going to have a little bit of competition and you're not going to, it's just going to start like, it's going to get to a point where I think you're going to fall out of love with him eventually. You know, you're going to get to this place where you're like, maybe we don't align like we used to, and so I see you kind of wanting to go back to this time that was really sweet and you guys were really nice to each other and you kind of wish that it would go back to this old place, but I see that it's like you're going to grow and you're going to kind of outgrow him. Has that ever happened to you where you're like hanging out with somebody for a long time and then like over time you just realize that maybe you don't want to hang out with them anymore, like, or you want to like stop seeing them as much? I think that's going to kind of be what happens to this guy, but it's going to happen over the course of several months. But I think you're going to be getting another job pretty soon. It's in your near future. So you might get several clients, but one client in particular, you may be feeding them something with their mouth. So you'll be helping them. Any other questions for me, Amy? Any other questions for me, Amy? And then it's you, Victoria. It's you, Victoria, and then it's Melanie. Thank you so much for supporting me. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm like really grateful for you. TikTok has been really nice to me tonight. I'm really glad I came on here tonight and have been able to spend this time. Victoria, what is your question? What is your question? And then let me just write here. Victoria, what is your question? And thank you. 3333333. Let me shuffle up these cards. Melanie, I see you, girl. Just see what comes out. Okay, let me ask you a couple of questions. Love themed. All right, are you in a relationship right now? Is there anyone in your life? And are you working? Let me see. Actually, I want to do another shuffle like this. I've been shuffling them all night. Is there anyone in your life that I should be? Ooh, just got out of a bad one. How long ago? Retired. How long? Ooh, you just got out of a bad relationship. How long were you with the person for, and how long have you been single for? And so, by the way, if you want to see the replay, it's going to be relatively new. Oh, it's fresh. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dodie. I do not give free readings. And it's $30 USD to get an amazing reading on this live, and you get way more than a card. You dodged a bullet. Let me see here. Did you break up with him? Oh man, you did dodge a bullet. You did dodge a bullet. Is he like, does he have another girlfriend? Ronnie, it is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. I take Cash App and Venmo. I'm Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo. Mutual. Yeah, you think so. I think you're right. If you kind of had a feeling that um it's $30 USD to get a reading on this live, Ronnie, and you can absolutely pay that and you can be on the list. So if you had a feeling that he was lying to you and that there was like another girl in the wings, then you're probably right. And so it says that you are going to have clear vision going forward. So it's possible you may see him like you may see him driving down the road with another woman or something like that, like you may get confirmation of his piece of shitness, if that's a word. Hi, Helen. So it seems like you're going to get confirmation. Oh, thank you, Ronnie, of this problem that he was yeah, that makes sense. um Hold on a second, Ronnie. Ronnie, you are after Vanessa, who is after Victoria. Um, and so it says that, well, here's this, it's like you're retired. You should be enjoying your life. Hi there, Helen. You should be enjoying your life. You should be having a good time. You don't need to be in this place where you're worried all the time and yeah, the Three of Swords, near future. So it's coming through right now. And so it says that you've been worried and frantic, and you should be relaxed and having fun. I think you dodged a bullet because you don't need to be worried and concerned and out of your mind. You know what I mean? Like you don't need that. And so I think you were really wise, because I think that you are like, I don't want to say that anybody's better than anyone else, because that's not what life is about being better than somebody else. I just think that you're just cooler. I think you're just cooler than him, and that you have and that you've made a good choice. You've made a good choice to continue. I think that it was really nice while it happened, and he was sweet, and and it was sweet, and there were feelings. It was reciprocal, but I do think that there was some lying and some, I don't know if I want to call it cheating, but basically Three of Swords stuff. So not so cool. And I think you see yourself, you want romance. You want to be able to take care of someone and have them take care of you. You want to have this relationship where you're giving and you're able to support somebody. I think that's a lot about love, is being in a place where we can give ourselves to somebody else, and that we can support and love them and be an asset to their lives, instead of being somebody that takes away and makes you worry all the time. You want to be giving. You want to give love and receive love. You want this reciprocal thing. And I think you're really cool, and I think you've made a right and good choice. So says you may hear from him. You may get a weird, yeah, it was very draining. High Priestess is very draining. It's like moodiness, just this mood, just a mood coming over it. And it says that you're normally a really like pulled together, fine, capable person, that you don't need all this moodiness. And so it says you may get like a couple of weird messages from him every now and then. I don't know, like if it's like a drunk dial or something, but you may get like strange messages at like 2 a.m. Hey, so, like just these weird juvenile messages. And so it may kind of throw you off a little bit. But it says you meet someone really nice, and oh, thank you. Thank you. Look at all the nice stuff you're sending me. You get the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups, actually, which are like really positive cards, says that you're scared of being alone. You don't want to be alone. You don't want to have this, loneliness. But if you like seek love the way that the avenues that you can seek love, it says that you're going to meet someone really nice and you guys are going to spend some time with each other. I like to treat new relationships like they're outcome independent, like see where it goes, instead of saying, yeah, you're going to meet someone, you're going to get married and live happily ever after. I say, just see where it goes. But it says that you meet someone really sweet and you have this lovely new romance that has potential for more. And you're able to give to, I love this card. I love this card here. You can see it here, but it's just like this nice guy, and you kind of look up to him. He's a little bit taller, and you're like, oh, he's so sweet. I love this 10 of cups. This 10 of cups is so cute. Here, you see her eyes, how she's like, oh, and he's like, oh. So it's really sweet. So you actually get really good cards. You get really good cards, Victoria. So you're going to meet someone who is just really sweet. Page of Cups. Very cute. Very cute. Do you have questions for me? So I don't think you're going to be lonely. And I think you're going to hear from this guy. You're going to get a drunk dial. And he's going to say, oh, I messed up. And, hi there, authentic mystic. He's going to say, I messed up and blah, blah, blah. And then you're not going to hear from him. And so just don't respond. You're going to get weird messages from him. But he has another girlfriend. And you're going to find out. You're going to see him in public or something. And he's going to hide from you. It'll be a mess. It'll be like at IHOP or something weird, like where you see him and you're like, oh, what a jerk. You'll find out, yeah, he's married or something weird. Yeah, you're going to find out he's a total creep. So you did dodge a bullet. Do you have questions for me? Do you have questions for me, Victoria? Financially, you look fine. Financially, you look good. Waffle House. You see him at the Waffle House. It's so funny. It's funny. Yeah. You're going to meet somebody. They're going to be so sweet. You guys are going to be so cute. I love you too. I love your energy. You have such great energy. All right. Vanessa, or I'm sorry, Melanie. It's Melanie and then it's Ronnie. Is it Ronnie or Ranny? Ronnie. You're welcome, Victoria. Okay. Melanie, what is your question? What is your question? And I will shuffle these cards up for you. I'm sorry. I don't talk to dead people and I don't give free readings. Where are you on your health? Okay. So like we have to approach this carefully because giving health readings, giving health advice is not allowed. Like I'm a tarot reader. It's $30 USD to get a reading on this live. So I'm going to throw some cards. I'm going to throw down some cards. So giving health advice without a doctor's license is like not legal. And so somebody could get in trouble, but I will just take a look. I mean, do you have anything in particular that is like going on that you want to talk about? I just have to be very careful with how I talk about it. So, and so, I mean, so basically I start with like everything that I say. Yeah, we could do a general love reading. Do you have any health problems or anything that I should know about or anything like that? And are you in a relationship? But I mean, I can see like vitality. Let me just see what the cards come up, what the cards say. Ten of Pentacles showed up again. Showed up again. No relationship. Um, do you have like the same thing that like health wise that your mother had or something like that? Are you worried about being like somebody that was like in your family or something like that? Me too. That's fine. You just gotta move, you know? As long as you're happy, you know? As long as you're happy. I agree. Me and my mom are the same way. Me and my mom are the same way. And we have like different issues, but it all kind of comes back to, hips, legs, moving around, mental, I find like I walk every day and I go to curves every day and it really helps my mental state, just to be on a path. Um oh, you're wondering where you'll meet him. Um and so it says that your life has a special stability and you have a good I don't know if you're like good friends with your mom or something, but normally this means that you have a good connection with family, but that certain things in your life are kind of out of balance, that things are hot and cold, um and it is. Oh, you're super close to your mom. Yeah, the ten of Pentacles is normally like love in the house of the father or love in the house of the elder or something like that. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. I do not give free readings. Um, so so it kind of says that things in your life are kind of off and on and hot and cold and so you get this Page of Wands and Justice card in the past. So maybe there was a friend that you stopped talking to recently. Was there somebody that you were kind of talking to a little bit that wasn't like much, but then it just kind of died out or anything like that? Just seems like there was a friend that maybe you cut ties with. Um, you get the Five of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. I just wonder. That's why it's like the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is kind of like a not really type of relationship. It's just sort of somebody that kind of comes up and then disappears a little bit. So it's just like friends. I don't know if you've had problems with friendships even. It could even be a friendship. You get the Five of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, on the bottom. And so the Five of Pentacles can be a little bit of a health card as well. Sometimes it's well in the Rider Waite deck, the person is like limping. They're like limping. And I know like I've had problems with my hips from weight and stuff like that. And so there's always that problem of just like back and legs and stuff like that. You just gotta move it. And you get the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, it just has some mom stuff. Just has some mom stuff. So I'm kind of like looking forward into the future. So I'm just like setting up the reading. Setting up the reading. It says that you would like somebody that is just hunky, handsome, fine, nice in your life, and that you are kind of waiting for the funny guy. You just want a guy who's funny, who's just can make you laugh and make you feel like life doesn't matter, just somebody who can kind of transport you into this place of just being happy, of just being happy. And but you actually do get some interesting cards. The funny, you don't care if he's ugly. Well, that's the thing, is that funny guys are just so naturally handsome. Like it doesn't, like ugly doesn't, like, I don't know. I just find that if you like really like someone, it's really hard to think they're ugly, like no matter what they look like. I don't know, that's just me. Like I think everybody has like their own attractive himbo. Yeah, just a funny guy. And you actually get some interesting cards. You agree. Yeah, like it's really like if you really like someone, it's like you see they're beautiful, no matter what they look like. So you get the 6 of swords and 7 of pentacles where you may kind of talk to somebody who you kind of give more to, and they kind of give you less than you want. And so there may be somebody that you kind of start talking to. um but I think this is really interesting because you do get some interesting cards. So I'm just going to leave this right here. I'm sorry, I don't do health questions or pregnancy questions or free readings or anything like that. So I don't do pregnancy questions. So I don't. Thank you for the cat paws, but I don't do pregnancy questions or free readings. So, but it says you get the lovers. So you actually get the lovers, and you get the star and the fool. So so and you get the devil. Like you get all of these cool cards. So the devil is kind of like a funny is sort of like a funny card. It normally, like the lovers and the devil, is like a physical relationship you have with someone. So you may have like kind of like this weird relationship with someone that's like oddly physical and oddly weird. So you may and but it puts you but it puts you on this new journey. And so you get the star and the fool. And so this is like health and wellness. Like the star is a great card, like for weight loss and stuff like that. Like I love the star. The star is all about the body. It's all about taking care of the body. It's all about self-love. It's all about like taking steps every day. Like I call them health votes. I call them health votes. I'm a big girl. And so I call like taking steps every day, like going, some people call them steps. They call them actual, like getting my steps in, try to get a couple thousand steps in or whatever. There was somebody on one of my lives who said that she gets 10,000 steps in a day. I'm like, that's like 4 miles. Like that's intense. Like 10,000 is a lot. If I could get to 10,000 steps, whew, but it sounds fun. Yeah. But even just a mile or two, just even like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I had a doctor that said 25 minutes a walk to start, just to, find like a good like circle where you could even drive and find your path. You find your path, and you get shoes and you get a jacket, like you get what you need, get your tools, and then you just go. So if you have to have the shoes, and you have to have good insoles. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I use Spankos, Spencos. Um well well this guy well this let me see if it shows up. He's younger. He's younger, and I don't know. What do you look like? What do you look like? Can you tell me what you look like a little bit? And then I can tell you a little bit of what he looks like. So, um, but it says you start like an exercise journey, and so you start doing something more, and so you get into like 5 foot brown hair. So he's not very tall. Oh, you're Mexican. He has darker skin too. I don't know if he's Mexican though. I'm not sure if he's Mexican. He might be like Israeli or something weird like that. Or, like Kardashian. Or so yeah, he's a little brown. He's a little brown. Not very brown, but he does have sallow skin. So he's a sword. So it is dark hair, And I think he's skinny. He's not very you love Middle Eastern men. Yeah, he might be a little Middle Eastern. It's quite possible. High trend zone. But he's not super tall. But if you're 5 foot, then that might not be a problem. It's no, I mean, he might be like 5'6", 5'7", kind of. So that actually might be a really good height. He might not be like just this totally like tall guy with like this really short girl or something. Short kings, yeah. So, hi Trend Zone, how are you tonight? It is late. Oh my God, is it 1:30 in the morning? That is crazy. That is crazy. We are doing late night with Psychic Stina. So yeah, so he may be a little bit of a shorter Middle Eastern guy. I think we nailed it. Um, but this is the thing is that he's not too serious. Like he's like kind of casual, but it's 4:30 a.m. in New Jersey. Oh, do I have a cold? I'm a little raspy. I've been talking all night. Do you have a cold? So so it kind of says that you kind of have like this physical relationship with him, and but it kind of puts you in this place where you kind of start. Never mind, then you don't want to present. Well, it kind of just goes. It just kind of goes and it catapults you into this new place where you are feeling better about yourself, and you pick up like some exercise routine. I don't know if you're walking or what you're doing, but you get into this place where you're like more focused on your health and your stuff. You kind of like glow up a little bit, like you work on yourself. And so you have like this physical relationship with him, and and it just goes. I think you go with it for a while, and so I mean, I don't know, like how serious 3:32. Oh, you have a cold. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. So so I know it's hard to say, like yeah, exactly. We'll see. Like you hang out with him, you get along with him. He's cute. He's really cute, and he might have a job in social media. So sometimes the Page of Swords is online, so he may have an Instagram or something like that. He's probably really handsome. He's probably like really cute, like really nice haircut and stuff like that. And so you go along with it, and then you decide. But what happens is you kind of get on this path where you're feeling really good, and you're like working out and you're feeling good, and maybe you're losing a little bit of weight, or at least feeling healthier and happier, and you're getting into a better mental state. And then we'll see. You know what I mean? It's just something that takes you from point A to point B. So it's kind of like a middle, like a middle space. Like you start in one direction, and then go somewhere. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's not all bad. It's not perfect, but nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. You have any questions for me? And then Ronnie, you are next. Then it's Ronnie. Is it Ronnie? Did I say it right again? You have any questions for me, Melanie? So I think Sugar Skulls, you're still here? What time is it where you are, Sugar Skulls? You must like tea. That's what I have somebody that. Oh, good. Ronnie, get your question together. Get your question together. This may be my last question for the night, or my last reading for the night. It's like getting late. What time is it where you are, Sugar Skulls? I'm running out of water. So, Melanie, do you have any other questions? And then I'll take Ronnie. So, Ronnie, get your question. Ooh. Who's HB? Are you into HB? 434. You're a Gemini. Funny sugar skulls. So are you like interested in HB, Ronnie? Is HB somebody that you're interested in? That you wish was engaged with you? Who is HB to you? Because that sounds very painful. You were friends. Aw. Oh, that's so sad. So, Melanie, do you have any other questions? Thank you for following me, Raven. This is late night with Psychic Stina. I swear, 4:34 a.m. in New Jersey. Ed Sheeran fan page. Yay! Hi, Ms. Lonely. Oh, thank you. Good luck, Melanie. I say in a few months. No, it is. No, I'm in Oregon. I have somebody on Instagram that's in New Jersey. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. It is $30 USD. I take Cash App and Venmo. I'm Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo. Yeah, come back in a few months. It might take a few months for it to happen, but it could happen sooner than later. Could happen. I mean, the number was 6, so it could take longer. Where are you, Ronnie? Thank you, Ed Sheeran fan page. Thank you for watching them. I'm so appreciative of you. All right. Let's see here, Ronnie. Let's see. These are 3 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, spying on someone, 3's a party. Oh, you're in California. What part of California? Hi there, Carlos. What part of California are you in? I used to live in California about a year ago. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. And if nobody pays by the end of this reading, then this is my last reading. I lived in Oxnard, so by Ventura. I also lived in the Valley, and I lived all over Southern California. All over Southern California. So my sister lived in Victorville. She lived in Victorville, so just north of you. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. That includes you, Vanessa. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. And I do not give free readings. So let me just kind of take a look here. So you're kind of wondering if they're happy. You have been there. I'm just curious. Let me just ask you some questions. Are you Indian, Ronnie? Are you Indian? Is this like an arranged marriage? This engagement? Is this engagement like an arranged marriage thing or something like that? Oh, you love Southern California Inland Empire. What do you love about it, Trend Zone? What do you love about the Inland Empire? It's hot. I went to this weird place because is it San Bernardino, then Riverside, and then like I think it was in Riverside, but it was like out in like these hills, and it was like this bird farm. Oh, you like the weather? Yeah, it's hot. It could be a love marriage. Oh, yeah, I went to like this. Oh, the food. You like the food in Riverside in the Inland Empire? That's kind of interesting. I never really thought about the food in San Bernardino. My sister, she had to go to the hospital all the time. They called it down the hill in San Bernardino. No, I don't do free readings. Well, the engagement, his parents are aware are aware of the engagement, right? His parents are on board. It sounds like they're making plans. Looks like they're making plans. And are you still talking to him? Are you still his friend, Ronnie? Because as it seems like maybe he's talking to you. Aw, thank you, Rohit. How are you? It seems like he's talking to you. Maybe he shouldn't be, but it seems like he is, like, because it's the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is like the couple comes to the third person. Oh, you don't talk anymore? So then you're just like, "Aw, I'm so sorry." Well, the Three of Pentacles, it's like a couple and like another person on the side. So you're like the other person on the side. You're the onlooker, you're looking on. So I'm not saying that you're the like the other love affair or anything. You're just looking at the relationship. And so the Page of Swords is the spy. You're like, what's going on? And so it says that they are making plans for the marriage. It says that the Three of Wands is like they're making plans. I know it is sad. It is so sad. Yeah, you are the spy. That's okay. Everybody that comes to me is the spy. They're all the spy. Maybe I'm the spy. Um, so are they planning on getting married overseas? Are they planning on getting married overseas? Because it says that they're like trying to figure out. No, you wouldn't interfere, and I don't think you can. I don't think you can. Um, because they're talking about going over water and they're talking about doing things over water. So were they planning on going to India or something like that for the marriage? Were they going back to another place? Because they may not get married. It says they're going over water, over like they're planning a journey to go over there. And they're making plans, but the plans are like kind of tricky. You're not sure. So they may do they live in America? Do they live in America right now, or do you know where do they live? I just am trying to figure out the situation. Yeah, these are paid readings. This is a $30 reading. You don't know where are they in America now? As Oh, they're in California. Okay, yeah. They're probably going to like go somewhere to get married. They're both in California. Yeah, they may be getting married overseas and are like talking to family and just dealing with things and somebody has a little brother who's involved. I mean, it's just a mess. They're just like they're dealing with a lot of stuff. And so are they like new? Are they newly like matched? Because it seems as if it's like a fairly new thing and that they had to wait a little bit. They had to wait for something to happen. And and it says that they do have challenges. And so I mean, if you want to talk dirt, we're talking dirt. Why not? It's the last reading of the night. Your mother's 80th birthday. Wow, Chantal. Yeah, it's new. It's new and I think they have to wait. It might be, I don't know how arranged it is because it seems like it's like pretty new and it says that he has a problem with it says he has a problem with work, like he gets like really angry about a job, like is she good for him? Um I Well, I mean, being a woman, like, I would say, is he good for her? I guess. But then my boyfriend would probably say it the other way around. I don't know. I just feel like, well, he's showing up as being the Knight of Swords, and so he's like, um, it is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. So I don't do free readings. So it says that he gets like really agitated and really angry, and he's like mad about work. And so maybe he has some challenges about work and getting the time off, or something like that. Something weird about work. Something weird about work. And so it says that he says, "Oh, you know what I do? You know what, that is so funny. You know what I do, who has like really funny jokes like that on Facebook?" I just blocked him. Okay. Anyways, somebody said like a dirty joke to me on Facebook, so I just blocked him. So anyway, thank you for following me, Dreamy Eyes. So you get the Seven of Wands and the Chariot, or the Emperor. So so I mean, it says, so he may be having problems with, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Melanie, for following me. I'm surprised you weren't following me. Well, thank you for following me. I have all kinds of fun videos. So it says that he has all kinds of challenges, and he has problems with like a boss. He has like all kinds of problems at work. And that there are, is he happy though? Um I mean, right now he is, but he may be more concerned about money and his future financially than he is about this marriage. He may be more concerned about like his well-being and how he's going to pay for whatever. Like, he may be more worried about money and nuts and bolts of his life before like he gets married. I think the marriage is kind of like a side thing. And thank you, Rohit. I think the marriage is kind of like almost like on the side. Like, he's so worried about other things, about money, that it's sort of second. I think she really likes him. I think she kind of looks up to him, and she likes him, and she's enamored by him. But they do have he doesn't, well, it's not that he doesn't want to get married to her. It's just marriage isn't like high on his priorities, I guess. Like he kind of, it's like here's like, so normally like for us, right? Like for me getting married, like here's like my work and my job and stuff, and here's marriage. Like, marriage and my relationship is like so much more important to me than my work. Like, my relationship and my family is like really important. Like, for him, his job and his security and his financial security and his relationship with this boss and all that is above like how he feels about his romantic life. So he's kind of getting married, I think, more out of necessity than like getting married for love. I don't, I think she likes him. Was he in love with someone else? Well, I don't know if that's like a fair question. I just see that I don't see that love concerns him. I see that he's kind of cold, you know. I think he likes it when people are in love with him, you know, and I think he likes being like the strong person. um, but I mean, it's possible. It's I'm wondering if he needs to travel. What does he do for work? I wonder if he needs to travel, because it says that they get into this place where well, thank you, Rohit. Says they get to this place where they're like communicating by FaceTime, where they're not in the same place. So maybe he needs to go somewhere in order to work. Like he's having problems with this boss, and maybe he needs to travel for work. And so they're not in the same place. And so they're like interacting over FaceTime or something like that. And they're fighting. So they're having problems. And so they're talking about getting married and where that's going to happen. And but he's more concerned with his job and with like what's going on with that. You don't know what he does now. I'm wondering if he has to travel for work, and so their wedding. I mean, I don't know for sure, because I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to you. So it just says that they are like not in the same place. Well, in the future, they're not in the same place. That he has a challenge with work, and so this is what I think the cards are saying. All right. I think what the cards are saying is that they have plans to marry somewhere else. And then he has challenges with work and he has to travel for work. And so they're no longer spending time together. And so they are 1:50 Pacific time. Whew, I need to get off this live very shortly. Um, he told you a while back. Well, yeah, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that, Ronnie. It just says that it's not like a priority for him. And so I see that she likes him a lot though. And that maybe he has to like travel and they're like FaceTiming a lot and they're fighting. And so this is in the future. Like he has to leave and go somewhere and then they're like communicating by phone and they're not getting along, and so the marriage is kind of on hold, and so he kind of fights with her, and they argue, and so they are going to have some challenges that I don't know if they're going to be able to overcome. So I think he has a problem with work that he's going to end up traveling and they're not going to be in the same place, and so they're going to have like this weird FaceTime romance, which I wouldn't call it a romance. I would call it she's like trying to like interact with him, and he kind of pushes her away. So it's like this really like it's not going to. I think does he love someone else? I well, I can ask. I can ask. I mean, are you asking if he loves you? Is that what you're asking? Are you asking if he loves you, or what are you asking? Like, be direct. Like, don't ask indirect questions. Be direct. Are you asking if he loves you? You know, because why are you asking? You know. Okay. We just got to be direct because you're not asking for just to find out, but um I think he's had feelings for you in the past. Did you ever date him? I think he's had feelings for you in the past, but that there's this other lady in his life, and he feels as if she's like who he's supposed to be with, and so he kind of holds on to her. I think he did have feelings for you, and he's thought about you. But I don't know. I feel like he's like really concerned. Like he's not as concerned about marriage. It's really funny. I don't know, trend zone. Maybe you can kind of say if this applies to you, but like some women, because you get the high priestess. So the high priestess is this moodiness. Thank you for following me, Miv. This high priestess is this moodiness where we're thinking about this person and we're wondering about this person and we want this person in our life, and all we can do is eat, sleep, and drink this person. And we wonder, we're feeling this way about this person and we're wondering so much that we wonder if they feel the same way. Well, do they feel the same way about me? And so guys are much more compartmentalized, where they kind of think about somebody and they put it in a box and they put it aside, and then they deal with their work, they deal with their life, they deal with everything else. No. So trend zone are when you like think about someone, do you think about them 24/7, or do you think about them a little bit and then put it aside and do and then do your thing? Well, I think he has feelings for you, but he doesn't have feelings the same way you have feelings for him. And I mean, and you guys being together, I think he's kind of moved on into this new near into this new future, and that is a little unknown. And yeah, all the time. That's the high priestess. The high priestess is this moodiness, and it's called and there's a word for it. It's called attachment panic. And it's where you have feelings for someone who has left you, and who has left you, somebody that you've attached to, and they're no longer in your life, and so they can't support you, you can't talk to them, you're totally divorced from them, and all you can do is think about them, and the only thing that can stop you find excitement. And the only thing that can stop this attachment panic is to hear from them. And so all you do is think about, am I going to hear from them? Am I going to hear from them? And so a lot of times I talk to people with that he doesn't, and that he loves you, but we can't be together. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But he doesn't have the same type of feelings that that you have for him, that he has for you. He's able to kind of put them aside and focus on his work. I see he's much more concerned about his future and his job and what this means than he is about having a future with you, sadly. And so this is, and so this is like a really sad thing. And and I hear people that have this problem, how they're in love with this man and he's engaged with somebody else, and they can't stop thinking about him, and he's not happy, and what happens? What happens to you? I mean, what do you want for your life? Because I don't think you can have him. I don't think you end up with him, and I don't think that he's ever going to really tell you the truth about what's going on, or what's going on with him. And I think their life is very, thank you, curly headed, for following me. I think his life is very confused and very murky, and he goes through some insecurity with his job. That's good. I wouldn't want him anymore because he chose. He didn't choose you. He didn't choose you. You just wanted to know. Let me ask. I don't know if I can see this, because I do see that they go through some challenges and they start to fight. Like they're not in the same place, and they start FaceTiming and they start fighting over FaceTime, and they have some problems. He's not going to be happy with her, though. Not coming up. Not coming up. We always want to wish people the best. I mean, we don't want to get into this place where we're wishing misfortune on a fellow woman. And so we really have to be careful about how we speak of other women. And we want to wish her the best, but she may but she may be having challenges that are similar to yours, and so we need to have compassion for her, because I think it's very sad that she's in this relationship with him where he values work and finances and his job above her, and so we need to have compassion for her. Yeah, he's he's a very angry person, and I think he does get very bitter and nasty with her, and so I think we need to have compassion for her. Fight then make love. Yeah, and not many people can understand. Yeah, and I don't know, I mean, I think at the end of the day, whoever marries him is marrying whoever marries him is marrying him for his money, and they kind of have to let him be who he is and be willing to accept that he's never going to really truly love them. And that's a really sad state. That's a really sad thing to accept. You know what I mean? Is that he just doesn't, he doesn't care as much as, you know. So it's more arrangey. Yeah. Oh, he's a workaholic. Yeah. No, no, I don't think you're marrying him. Yeah. Is she going to marry him though? They're off and on. She may end up marrying somebody else. It does seem like he's arranged to her. It does seem like he is arranged to her. Um, but she may end up calling it off and marrying someone else. So I'm sorry you're having problems. I don't give free readings though. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. And I believe this is my last reading unless somebody pays all of a sudden. I am a Psychic Stina, 2 a.m. Pacific. I've been on, I don't know her profession. I'm sorry, I don't know her profession. I've been on since like 11 or so. I've given a lot of readings. So I don't know her profession. I'm not gonna dig like that. I'm not like a medium. I'm more of a tarot reader. So but I just think that he's going to be, does he hate you? So you're starting to ask like weird questions, and so we kind of have to like, what do you really want to know? You know what I mean? Like, what do you really want to know? I don't think he hates you. I don't think he hates you or anything like that, you know. Um, you know, and so I don't like doing like little questions. Does he hate me? Does he, like I kind of want to get to like the heart of the matter. And so the heart of the matter is that he doesn't value love as much as you do, or as much as she does. Does he I don't, and you see, and that's the thing, because he's a square. And Trend Zone says he's a square. Yeah, he is a square. He's a square. He's a workaholic. I don't think he regrets anything. I think he's doing what he wants to do. And I think he's just kind of callous and selfish, and I know you loved him a lot, and you're attached to him, and you think about him all the time, but you have to find a way, and you're like halfway there. You know what I mean? You're at this place where you're like, I don't want to be with him, and it's wrong, and I don't want to have this attached to him. Yeah, like you're saying, you don't love him anymore, but you still have this attachment where you can't stop thinking about him, and so I am just praying that you find peace, that your higher power will send you a sense of peace, that you can let the situation lie down and bother you no more. Like I pray that you get to this place where thinking about him and wondering about him and asking psychics about him is like a hot flame, that you're like, I don't want to touch this anymore because it makes me sick. It makes me feel bad, and it's a function of an anxious attachment style. Minding my business. Trend zone. That's what my boyfriend would say. Thank you. You want to forget. I know it's really painful. It's really painful to attach to someone. Minding my business 69. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. I'm Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo, and I'm about to finish my last reading, and so but I come on here live every night, so I'll be on tomorrow night as well if you would like a reading then. So but it would be ideal for you to get to a place where, and this is where you have to connect to your higher power and say, please remove this anxiety from me. Yeah, you want to remove the suffering that you're having. You want to give it up, and you want to say, hey, I this is a problem for me, and I'm turning it over to my higher power to please allow me space to heal. No, he's just going to go on with his life. And that's the long and short of it, is that if he had, yeah, you need to move on because he's moved on, and he probably moved on way faster than you did. And if you knew how fast he moved on, you would be just beside yourself. Oh, thank you for following me, Minding My Business. And so yeah, do you have any other questions? Do you have any other questions? You just got to get to this point where you can start looking for love in other places, because right now he's like a big block. He's like a big wall standing in your way of you finding love. And so yeah, she's got to let it be. Yeah, and so because you're moving on, so you're stating that you're moving on, so now you need to move on, and you need to accept a brighter future with somebody who cares and who is respectful. Oh, you have a beautiful Sunday too. And and so yeah, you have to get to this place where yeah, he's a square, where where you meet someone, because remember how I said, like to you this is love and this is marriage and this is everything else. To him, this is everything else and this is love and this is marriage. And you want to meet someone to where it matters, you know? Ugh, yeah, you just got to move on. You just got to move on and stop watching his TikToks. You got to stop watching his TikToks, because he's standing in your way of finding someone who's up here with you, who's up here with you, and you want to be equal. You want to have a love marriage. You want to have a love marriage. So go for a love marriage and leave this guy by the side of the road. Let's leave him by the side of the road. All right, girl. I'm so sorry. It sounds so painful. I've heard of your situation. You just got to move on, girl. You just got to move on. You just got to move on. All right, Ronnie. Okay, you guys, I think I'm going to get off this live. I have been on for almost 3.5 hours, so I'm going to end this live. But thank you so much, everyone, for supporting me. I'm going to say good night to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Good night, you guys.